Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the grand finals of the CrossFire Championship 2026. This is gonna be hot for sure. I mean, everyone really proved their best for them to be the top. We have 10 players, 2 teams, 2 countries. Who's gonna be the best among the rest? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our grand finalists. Introducing first, from Vietnam, we have Evolution Team! Once again, from Evolution Team, we have Lucas, Lauzi, Luigi, Nobi, and Zero. Once again, pride of the Philippines, we have KADILIMAN Esports. Here we go. The best of the best in Vietnam, the best in the Philippines. They're gonna battle it out best of 5, but right now, it's time for us to do an interview, of course, from Team KADILIMAN. Team Vietnam, of course, we have Team Evolution Team. So maybe we call on their representatives for a quick interview. Let's go. And once again with this really exciting day, we've been doing this for months already. 2 days of action. But right now, it's time for us to talk to the players. Once again, may we call on the representative from Evolution Esports, and together with a representative from KADILIMAN Esports. Let's go. Once again, big shout out to all the people tuning in live on stream right now, to the people who is supporting everything in this venue. You guys are the best for sure. But for our interview, once again, we have Luigi and Bobby from Evolution and KDM. First off, welcome to the Philippines and good evening. But right now, for the first question, for Luigi. Yesterday, in the post-game interview, KDM Movie said they would make sure he regrets stepping against the Philippines today. What do you want to say about that?
Xin chào Luigi, thì trong cái buổi phỏng vấn sau ngày thi đấu hôm qua thì bạn CVP của bên KDN có nói rằng là họ sẽ đảm bảo rằng là sẽ làm cho mình cảm thấy hối hận khi mà đấu lại với Philippines trong vòng chung kết. Không biết là mình có phản hồi gì đối với cái lời nói đó của bạn không?
Thì em sẵn sàng tiếp đón Bobby và sẽ mang cái chiếc vô địch về cho Việt Nam.
I'm ready to encounter Rookie and we're ready to bring the trophy back to Vietnam.
And that is the confidence actually waiting for Team Vietnam. And right now, Bobby, you've heard Lucas' response, and with the Philippine crowd behind you today, how confident are you heading into the series against EVO?
100% confident and super excited kami durugin yung EVO.
They're going to be really excited with this, 100% confidence to the fact that they're playing here in their home soil. But of course, going back to Luigi, for prediction, what do you think the final series score will be?
Vậy thì bạn dự đoán tỷ số chung cuộc sẽ là bao nhiêu?
Em tự tin về bản thân của mình và tin tưởng anh em của mình và 3-0 sẽ dành cho Evolution.
I'm confident in myself, in my teammates, and 3-0 will be the win for Evolution.
3-0 clean sweep! Coming in from Luigi. You've heard that right. You've heard that. But how about you? What's going to be the score? 3-0 clean sweep as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your finals, your grand finalists, we have KADILIMAN Esports from the Philippines. And once again, we have Evolution team from Vietnam. You may now head on to your teams. Good luck. May the best team win. And now, it's time for you guys to give out all your support for our teams. If ever you're rooting for Evolution team, make some noise! Yeah, I like it, I love it. And if you're rooting for Team Philippines, make some noise! I love the energy live here in Manila. Thank you very much to all the people who came here. Of course, all the people watching it live on stream as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand finals is on. Who would be the first champion of the CrossFire Legends Championship? Later on, we're going to get to see that. But without further ado, let's start this match already. So, on to your casters, it's time. Let's go.
Maraming salamat, Vil, at magandang gabi, Pilipinas, and to everyone who's currently watching at home. We are live here at Green Sun Hotel in Makati para magkaalaman kung sino nga ba ang kampyon ng kauna-unahang CFLC Grand Finals. Vince G and Coco TV ang mga kasama nyo tonight, and we're gonna be heading towards a great action.
It is time for the grand finals, Vince G. And this is going to be PH versus Vietnam. Two titans of Group A and B. Two teams, hindi pa natatalo kahit isang beses. So dito natin makikita ang unang tikim nila ng pagkatalo.
Ang gandang storyline nito kasi parehas silang nag-dominate on those 4 weeks of group stages. They didn't even lose a single match. And as you've said, mabibigyan talaga yung isa sa kanila. At malalaman natin sa unang mapa tonight kung sino nga ba mabibigyan. Kasi hindi lang to basta tatlong mapa, Kuko. Kasi kanina tatlo. Ito, this is a best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5. So ibig sabihin na ito, no, may chance talaga na malalaro natin lahat ng available maps dito sa CrossFire Legends. So more than likely madadaanan natin yung isa sa mga paborito ng mga PH teams na laruan, which is yung festival map.
Ang tanong, ano kaya ang sequence ng mapa na lalaroin nila? Kasi most likely, baka nakaabang lang yung last 2 maps, nandun pala yung festival. Pero speaking of which, this is going to be an intense battle between the two titans of each country, KADILIMAN and Evolution. They're gonna be using the Oppo Reno 14 5G Smooth Legends. Kaya kita nyo naman guys, walang mintis yung kanilang mga tutok kapag ka ito yung phone na gamit nila. Kaya if you're in the venue, no, wag na kayo magdalawang isip pa. Make sure to add it to your cart and check it out as soon as possible.
Ayan, ang daming mall dito, no, sa paligid.
Totoo.
Malapit sa Magallanes. So definitely if you don't have a phone yet, the Oppo Reno 14 5G is the best phone right now for playing CrossFire Legends. At hindi lang naman phone, no, ang gamit nila. Meron din silang gamit na OBSBot Meet 2 Gaming Webcam para nga ma-capture ang panalo at ma-stream ang ating kwento ngayong Grand Finals.
Ang tanong, sino kaya sa kanila ang gagawa ng pahina ng kasaysayan? Kasi they already made history just by becoming the top 2 teams here in the CFLC. At nandun na lang nandito yung OBSBot. At syempre, we're talking about CrossFire Legends. Maraming pamigay yan. And if you're in the venue or probably watching at home right now, enjoy this Fortune Fest starting February 10 after the playoffs, tapos hanggang March 1 yan. Kaya huwag nyong i-miss out yan. I-marka nyo sa calendar and all you have to do is to play the CrossFire Legends.
Yan, mark the date, ika nga, no, Vince G. Pero marami pa tayong mga pabalat na available dito sa CrossFire Legends. The Beast is here right now. February 16 hanggang February 18, log in to claim the AK-47 Born Beast Awaken.
Ang gandang gun skin yan, and for sure, hindi kayo mabibigo dahil, di ba, libre na nga lang. All you have to do is to claim and play. Use it on your matches. At napakaangas ng flex niyan kasi everyone is gonna be trying to, you know, kill you for that dahil para makuha nila yung skin na yan. And speaking of a gun skin, we also have M4A1 Iron Beast Noble Gold na abot kamay nyo. And this is the top tier, Red V, na nandito ngayon sa CrossFire Legends. Matagal na yan, pero kung hindi nyo ba nakukuha, ngayon nyo na gawin.
Yeah, ngayon na. And right now, Vince G, meron pa tayong additional skins na available in-game because from February 2 to February 8, which is until now only, meron kayong available na VVIP weapon, which is yung AUG Mechanical Era. So tomorrow, magro-rotate na naman yan. So don't miss out.
Nako guys, mag-iiba na naman tayo ng free weapon. Kaya for sure, if you're adding weapon skins to your collection, might as well don't miss out the action. Katulad ng pagtutok nyo sa Esports Live Center event natin kung saan pwede kayo manood doon, pwede kayong maki-cheer sa inyong mga favorite teams and predict who's gonna be the champion of the first ever CFLC. Make sure na tama yung prediction nyo para makuha nyo yung napakagandang gun skins. And speaking of, para makapag-predict sila, they have to install and download CrossFire Legends on your phone.
Ayan o, i-scan nyo na yung QR code. Hindi yan mag-a-ask ng pera. Mag-a-ask lang yan para ma-download yung CrossFire Legends. And pagka na-download nyo na, definitely you can go through the Esports Center para nga mag-predict ng mga teams ngayon kung sino nga ba ang mananalo dito sa Grand Finals. Will it be Evolution Team from Vietnam or will it be KADILIMAN Esports from the Philippines?
My oh my, last series na pala tayo dito sa first ever CFLC. We are going to witness history in the making. Kaya maraming salamat sa mga nandito ngayon sa venue because kayo ang saksi sa kauna-unahang kasaysayan. We've witnessed, you know, Hardfire becoming the third place, pero why not see our Filipino representatives bring the gold dito mismo sa bayan natin?
And iuwi na, no? Bring the gold home here in the Philippines. And speaking of the Philippines, let's talk about the lineup of KADILIMAN Esports. We have yung halimaw na si Wovic. We have the IGL kanina nga na si Pabi. We have the best sniper in the Philippines today, Whoopi. And we have Majo. And then we have JZ as well, an OG here in the Philippines. And this lineup, Vince G, never pa sila natalo sa group stage until now here in the Grand Finals. Kakalabanin nila isa ring undefeated Titan ng Vietnam, which is yung Evolution Team.
Kita mo naman si JC ngayon nakabandana na. Isa lang ibig sabihin yan, seryoso na siya. Gusto niyang i-limit yung power niya kasi simula pa lamang di ba? Ihahantayin nila yung KADILIMAN mag-init all throughout these matches. Kailan mo nakita si JC naglaro na may bandana? Di ba hindi pa?
Hindi pa.
Ngayon pa lang guys, so bang seryoso na siya dyan. And speaking of team na seseryosohin mo, this is Evolution. We've got Zero, Nobi, Lucas, Luigi, and Bausi, which has one thinking in mind. Isa lang yung goal na gusto nilang tahakin is to bring the championship back to Vietnam.
And if that's the case, then we will have a history, no, in the making. Kasi nga ito nga yung pinakaunang tournament ng CrossFire Legends. And right now, nakikita na natin yung mga players na pwede natin pag-usapan, no, in the next 6 years, in the next 5 years, Vince G, no, pwede natin itong balikan kung sino nga ba yung mga OG players, and you can see the players right now ng Evolution team, nagre-ready na sila for action dito sa Grand Finals. Ang pinaka nakaka-excite din dito is ano yung magiging sequence ng mga mapa na lalaruin ng dalawang teams na to.
Meron nga dito, nag-spoil na sa chat di ba? 10-7 na daw yung score, Black Widow first map. Ang lupit mo, galing ka ba sa future?
Ayan,
di ba?
Back to the future ka ba, idol? Pero yun nga, ang dami nating viewers, no? Actually, if you are nearby the venue of Green Sun Hotel, pwede kayong dumaan dito, may mga pag-giveaways tayo dito, may mga raffle, di ba? So definitely, you can join in the fun. Kung malapit kayo sa Magallanes, sa Makati City, you can definitely get in dito sa venue, and kung wala man kayong chance, no, again, you can go to the live stream right now and definitely repost, share everything that we have available.
Siyempre, kailangan yung i-share yan, at ayun na nga, meron nga tayong Black Widow, pero Evolution ang pumili niyan, and that is gonna be the second map they have to play out. At mukhang aabot nga tayo sa festival. This might be the last map that we're gonna be seeing, but first, satellite kaagad ang panimula. Kadiliman ang naglatag niyan.
And remember, men, KADILIMAN Esports, this was their championship map going back to the national championship match na meron nga sila against Vanguard Familia. They won against Vanguard Familia in satellite 7-4. But if you look at yung Evolution naman, doon sa laban nila with Heartfire, yun din yung nangyaring laban, satellite map 10-4. So parang nagkakaroon tayo ng parang same history dito between the two teams, and right now we're gonna start it off with this map in satellite.
The irony of that would be these two teams had this map to close their victory up against dun sa mga second placer like Vanguard Familia and of course Heartfire, di ba? Pero sisimulan kaagad natin sa satellite, so that means yung huling mapa na nagpanalo sa atin, kapag nanalo tayo dyan, this will set up the momentum. This will set up the pace from each and every player na nandito ngayon sa ating booth, kung saan naghahanda na sila, because I believe they're gonna be starting strong on satellite. Magiging easy peasy na lang sa kanila yung mga next maps.
Most definitely. And by the way, if you actually look at the map of satellite, going back sa may group stage, hindi ito madalas piliin ng team from Indo, team from Malaysia, team from Philippines, and even teams from Vietnam. So we're gonna see a treat here from both KADILIMAN Esports and Evolution team, and I hope that they're ready for action, kasi nga ready na akong makita na mambalagbag yung bawat teams na kasali dito ngayon.
Wala tayong dapat na hindi ma-miss dito dahil we've seen these two teams snowballing their way through the top, at mukhang dito na talaga magkakaalaman kung sino nga ba sa kanila yung pinakaangat. Just by winning the satellite, I believe this is a good call for KADILIMAN because they are very much confident, because we've seen Wolvic try to do a 3v1 clutch. Remember that doon sa Juan Ayala? Nako, naging parte tayo ng kasaysayan doon. So for Evolution, of course, same case, Heartfire, natalo nila doon. And if ever na mapupulto ng KADILIMAN, since they picked this map up against Evolution, I believe mas mag-iinit pa sila, mas magiging halimaw pa sa halimaw si Wolvic.
Well, speaking of halimaw din sa side ng Evolution team, itong si Luigi, na kahapon nga nakausap ng ating host na si Revy, and grabe rin naman kasi itong si Luigi, one of those snipers na pwede nating abangan dito sa Grand Finals. So I would say, Vince, ang pinaka head-to-head dito would be Luigi versus Whoopi.
Pwede. Diba? Nakita mo naman, in-interview sila ni Bill kanina. Bill, etong si Luigi at Bobby, anong sabi ni Luigi, diba? 3-0 to, pabor sa amin. Hindi na namin papatagalin to. Kumanti si Bobby, sabi niya, anong 3-0? Hindi, nandito kayo ngayon sa teritoryo ng Pinas. Kaya, papatikimin namin kayo ng lutong Pinas, at ito na yon, di ba? Player pa lang ng KADILIMAN, masarap na.
Masarap na, Kasing sarap ng pancit canton ng Pinas.
Ayan na.
Ayan na naman tayo. Ano bang pagkain sa Vietnam? Pho, di ba?
Ano yung pho? Pho!
Pho, yan.
Pho.
Masarap din naman siya.
Oo.
Pero may sabaw eh.
May po, oo. Opo. Ayan. Po and opo. Maisip ako doon kasi hindi tayo familiar sa mga pagkain.
Hindi tayo familiar.
Ang familiar lang sa akin, pastil, saka egg sandwich, saka yung tuna sandwich ni Kuko. Yan. Speaking of which, available pa po yung sandwich. And speaking of which, pinaghahandaan na ng ating mga players. Yan. We're talking about a lot of preparations between this series dahil you will not miss. Ayaw na ayaw mong mabigay sa kalaban yung momentum, and that is why you can see the focus on each and every faces of the players from KADILIMAN and Evolution. You know, by the way, nakausap ko na yung Evolution team beforehand. Actually, buti nga nakaintindihan kami kasi Vietnam and English yung batuhan
Actually, nahirapan silang makaintindi ng straight English. No?
Yes.
So paano mo siya nakausap?
Buti nila may translator.
Ayun.
Yan, online.
Online.
Yan. So, sabi dito, ito na, sabi ni Lucas, yung mindset nila going into this championship, walang magpapahinga hanggat hindi natin nakukuha yung kampyonato. So, nagkaroon sila ng mga fun matches and all that stuff, pero having Lucas to lead the team of Evolution, no? Sabi niya, no, ang gusto ko for each and every players ng Evolution is to become champion. Kaya kung mapapansin mo, si Andy, di ba, na ngayon ay nandito.
Oh,
di ba?
todo suporte.
Todo suporta, and pinapalaro siya with them rotating kung sino yung mababangko. Lucas, nakita mo, hinahanap niyo ni Max eh. Nasa si Lucas, di ba? Wala, nabangko kasi si Andy nandoon. Nobi, sino ba mga player nila? Si Zero, binabangko din just to have Andy to play out in the entire team. So I love the versatility. Kahit saan ilagay si Andy, nakaka-fit in siya doon sa grupo.
And actually, nakasalamuha ko yan si Andy kanina. No? Binigyan pa natin ng Kending Pinoy, no? Na Pochi.
Tropang Pochi.
Tropang Pochi tayo ngayong araw na to. No? At hopefully ay nagustuhan nila yung konting treat, no, ni Coco TV na binigay na Pochi sa kanila. Pero yun nga, no, let's talk about what happened to them habang tayo ay nasa technical issue. Pag-usapan natin yung nangyari kahapon, no? Yung laban nila against yung top number 2 nung bawat group, no? And for Evolution, dumaan sila sa Hardfire, 10-6 Desert, 10-2 Black Widow. Sa gawing KDM at VF naman, or Vanguard Familia, 10-5 Power Supply, 10-3 Black Widow. Do you see some sort of pattern here, Vince?
Most likely, same rounds lang sila 16-12 rounds. Tapos 15-3, so around, ilan yung math na yun? 16 and 12. So,
28.
28. So, same 28 rounds yung nilaro nila yesterday. And, of course, they had won that round. Tapos, yung nangyari, first round, medyo nakakahabol yung kalaban nilang team. Pero pagdating ng second map, no, parang, okay,
Parang easy breezy na, no?
Nahigop na nila yung
Kumbaga, nagpainit muna sila dun sa unang mapa. Nagkaroon sila ng konting struggles, pero eventually, they were able to end it with a win. And then eventually, on the second map na nilaro nila, parang all goods in the hoods na sila. No? Kumbaga, wala nang kaba, dire-diretso lang sa panalo. Kaya nga sila yung dalawang teams na nasa Grand Finals ngayon.
At alam mo, we're talking about a best of 5. We're talking about 5 maps in this face-off. No? So, yung unang mapa na yan, nako, sabihin mo nang nakuha mo na yung momentum. Pero, may chance sa pang sumagot. Yung may win 1-2 maps straight. Pero if ever na doon sumipa sa series point yung kalaban mo, makakabahan ka na. Kasi, technically speaking, I want to bring this up, one up as well, di ba? Ang KADILIMAN, sinabi ko sa live stream ko they love struggle. And tingnan natin kung magsa-struggle ba ang KADILIMAN up against Evolution. Green Sun Hotel, we are heading towards our first map. Kaya ibigay nyo na lahat ng cheer ninyo, lahat ng hiyaw. Here we go! To Satellite.
It is time for the first map, satellite map between KDM and Evolution. And right now, maraming utilities na binato ngayon itong Evolution dyan sa mid. Pero kailangan nating abangan tong dyan sa may papasok sa B, ha. May dalawang nakabantay, may dalawa ring pa-atake. Pero yung mid, kailangan natin tignan ngayon itong sila Luigi. And again, we also have to look out for Whoopi na nakabantay rin dyan. Uy, kaso nakita na nga na headshot sa pagpumuka si Pauzi. Pero bumawi si Luigi with that sniper kill onto Wovic.
Grabe yung trade-offs, no? Talagang isa laban sa isa. 4 versus 4 situation we are seeing right now, but a really good entry from Majo to eliminate Bausi ahead. Pero look at Pabi with the concentration. Alam niyang may dadaan dito sa base. At mukhang nakaabang si Pabi. Pagka-swift niya, maganda yung tutok niya. Meron din sa bintana, Lucas down. And mukhang ito na ang laban ng KADILIMAN. Pabi again, attempting a spray. Bintana talaga, hindi niya tinatantanan yan.
Talagang ang ganda ng depensa ngayon nila. Papi, JC! Gets Luigi, nabulag pa! Wala nang makita yan. And now for Evo, they left with only 2. Another one from Papi. 0 na lang ang natitira na ngayon ay na-stuck na sa mid. And then the C4 is also dropped. And 0 trying to go for the kill here pero hindi nga lang niya matamaan. Ang dami ng sumusugod kay 0 ngayon with 79 HP. And Whoopi with the pistol. Peng peng!
I love how you stop midway to absorb yung mga fan chants na nandito. Kasi alam ko, nagulat ka eh. Lumalakas yung hiyaw ng mga fans ng Kadiliman because they know they had that round under control and they're doing so well as a global risk.
Round number 2, KDM. Lamang tayo ngayon with 1 round. Evolution, kailangan nilang mag-deliver ng ibang strategy and this time around. Uy, kaso nga, Whoopi, masyado kang makulit. Pasok ka muna, back muna, pre. And now for Nobi, trying to go for the spray as well. Tinitingnan nila kung kaya nilang mapitas itong si Whoopi.
Ang gandang entry noon, kaso si Whoopi nabigyan din. Pero ang mahalaga, buhay pa naman siya. Pero sabi ni Nobi, okay, nahuli ko si Whoops, bawas na yan. Kaya madali na sa akin na i-take down siya. 4v5 ang nakikita natin on our screen. But Evolution still has that C4. Nobi making sure na may kalaban doon. And JC on the side. Nahuli lang siya ni 0. Bobby tries to fight back. But nakay Wobing at Manju na lang pag-asa.
Kaso meron agad na trade and that's the difference nung round na yon as Evolution takes round number 2. The trades, Vince G, yung trade na ginagawa ng Evo, they make sure na once na mapapatay yung isa sa kanila, meron agad na trade na pwedeng palitan itong KDM.
Actually, trade 1, hindi. Dalawa pa nga eh. Para at least makalamang sila. And here we go on our 3rd round. Kadiliman making sure na mahigpit yung depensa dito on both sides. A and B. Nades being thrown dito. Malapit sa base nila. Hindi nila hinahayaan talaga na makapasok. But Evolution taking their sweet time, ha? Ayaw pa nila bumaba. Gitna pa rin ang punteriya nila. Left or right? Yun yung tanong.
Left or right, saan nga ba papasok ang Evo? As right now, Whoopi with the sniper, hindi tumama pero bawas yung player na yun. Pero uy, kaso si Nobi, nakita si JC with the headshot. And Whoopi with 70 HP left. Dalawa ang kalaban niya dito. Kailangan niya munang mag-crossover, shake and bacon.
Oh, wow!
Magkakaroon yata ng timeout or probably a tech pause. Pero ito na si Whoopi, yun lang naipit sa sulok.
Naipit si Whoopi and JC on that first encounter. Ngayon, 5 pa ang players ng Evolution. No? They're trying to dominate the B side. At mukhang mainit si Bobby! Baka tayo tutok kay Nobi kahit may usot pa yan. Wala akong pakitatagos siya sa bunbunan mo, boy!
And now it's a 4v3. Kaya pa to ng KDM. The ball planted. Luigi hindi nakatama. Hala, yun lang. Wolvik will still go down with that pistol. Luigi does have the sniper na makapatay na nga siya. Pero barilan kay Papi. Pero yun lang. Final strike will go to Evolution team. And then again, Vince, meron tayong tech pause currently so far here. And ang init ng laban natin, palitan ng patayan, palitan ng pala itong dalawang teams na to.
Grabe yung palit, di ba? Oo, nakaisa ang Kadiliman, pero sabi ng Evolution dito, this is not gonna scare us. If you manage to win the starting round of this first map, not a problem for us because we can try to double it. And that is why Evolution definitely is on a roll. And walang duda na mukhang Evolution is very keen para tuparin yung sinabi ni Luigi kanina na kaya nating i-3-0 to.
At nakakatuwang makita no, yung Vanguard Familia talagang todo suporta sa kapwa nila Pilipino na team, which is yung KADILIMAN Esports. So shoutouts no sa Vanguard Familia na ngayon na todo suporta ngayon sa crowd, and hopefully kayo dyan sa comments or sa live and even on the venue is todo suporta rin dito sa KADILIMAN Esports. And right now, Vince, 1-2 ang ating serie ngayon, or ang score natin ngayon dito sa satellite map. What do you think is working para sa Evolution?
Actually, nag-work eh. Kumbaga parang kanina, maganda yung defense na nilatag ng Kadiliman on all sides. Pinevent nila yung pag-atake ng Evolution, pero I think Evolution is really good at reading situations, no? Kumbaga parang wala akong pakialam kung naunahan nyo kami on the starting round, pero ganyan pala kayo maglaro. O sige, ipi-pressure play natin towards A site. Tapos kapag nagawa nila yon, most likely, na isahan nila. So, having to repeat that again, so hindi biro yon kasi Evolution is very great at reading situation. And you know what? Kadiliman, ganyan din sila eh. Magaling sila mambasa.
And speaking of pagbabasa, no, nabasa ko dito yung itsura ni Lucas, no, parang wala siyang salamin ngayon.
Wala.
Yung side naman ng KDM, merong bandana. Itong si JC, so parang merong ritual na nangyayari ngayon from either sides. And by the way, ang nabubutas ngayon ng Evolution is yung papuntang Bravo, so we will probably see some adjustment from KDM dito sa Bravo side.
Pero yun, ang ganda ng adjustment dito. 3 kagad na nakalatag. Actually, make it 4. And yung isa nasa gitna lang, kaya he can like rotate towards A or B side. B getting crowded. Sabi ng Kadiliman, baka may attempt. Pero yung C4, wala pa rin masyadong ganap. Nasa gitna pa rin sila, thinking twice, thinking thrice. Kailangan ba natin ipilit yung B or probably we can like head towards A. Smoke ang inilatag dito ng Kadiliman on mid and on B side. Medyo para malito ang mga members ng Evolution. Ngayon, wala nang smoke. Medyo kita na nila lahat. Again, naglatag ulit sila sa mid.
I think KDM is forcing itong Evolution team na mag-rotate all the way to the right-hand side of the very map, which is yung papuntang A. And right now, nakikita mo, Vince, na parang tinatry na nilang batuhan ng utilities itong papuntang A. Oh! Nakita na nga si Nobi. Pabi gets Lucas down as well. 2 men down for Evo.
Ang ganda nitong entry para sa Kadiliman. As I've said earlier, they're really great at reading the situation. Kung ang Evo sumagot kanina sa Kadiliman, hayaan nyo kaming sumagot. Hahabol kami, itatabla namin tong serie na to. Nasa na ba yung 3? Eto, nandito pa sa gitna. At mukhang nabasa na nga ng Kadiliman na gusto yata nila makasik ng lagim. And we can see some smokes being laid out malapit sa B-side. And Luigi ng laban. Wobi goes down. Luigi as well. But buti na lang nandun si Pabi.
Pabi, gumagawa na nga ng pangarap mga kaibigan dito para sa KDM. At para ilan na naman gets the players of Evo. And they tie things up. 2-2. Kadiliman takes that round.
Ang galing ni Pabi Chulo pagdating sa depensa. At mukhang nakafocus pa rin ang Kadiliman because they know what's up. At ganito kadikit yung serie natin. Tandaan natin, 5 mapa to. And this is just the start, the beginning. Round number 5 between KDM and Evolution. Having to tie the score is not an easy task to do.
Pressure, KDM Whoopi, the best sniper in the Philippines, and right now, kinihalagan nila ng utility ang mid. Ama ka na, Evolution. And dito na sila ngayon mahihirapan, napitasan ng isa. Kailangan na nilang mag-rotate, probably going to A, pero talagang bantay sarado pa rin. Itong Bravo side, 3 ang nakatoka ngayon, and right now they put up some smokes. At papasok itong si Nobi. Nobi will try to go for the spray down. Hindi niya alam yung mga pwesto ng players ng KDM. Titingin sa bintana pero di mo kita dyan. Itong si player number 5 na si JZ. And Evolution Bowsy, tamang swing lang, hindi pa rin makita. Another smoke here will be spent by Team KDM. And Nobi will try his luck pero hindi pa rin tumatama. Uy, naku po, kamuntikan pa. And now down to 20 HP na lang ito si Nobi.
Nasaktan si Majo pero okay lang, buhay pa. Nobi din buhay pa as well. He's trying to resist yung kanyang attack mula kay Majo and he's trying to repel all those attack na pinapakita ng Kadiliman. And as we can see, Smokes trying to confuse each and every players na nandito ngayon. Nagkakarambola sila sa mid. B yata ang gusto nilang pasukin pero A ngayon, very very tight. May Bobby!
Hoy!
Zero
the walls!
And mukhang inuubos na sila ng Kadiliman. Luigi nang lalaban pa. At mukhang sabi ng Luigi dito, hindi ko tatantanan. 4 pa yan, sumama ka na lang, boy!
Whoopi with that sniper shot. What a shot, Vince G. Grabe yun, pixel shots for the sniper of KDM. And that rolled the momentum now over to KDM. They're now on the lead here, 3-2. Ano pa ang kaya ng Evo?
Evolution now trailing behind and KADILIMAN winning 2 straight rounds. Mukhang kumpiyansa na ang KADILIMAN dito that we can like close this map na sa atin ang momentum. Moving ngayon sa isa lang ang buhay. Medyo nabigyan siya dito. I think he went for the first 5 with Robin. Zero takes him out.
Whoopi mawawala for the side of KDM. Apat na lang magbabantay ngayon sa sites. At mukhang magra-rush A sila. Yun lang. Uy, Bobby! Bobby! This gets 2 pero mawawala itong si Wovic. Wovic mawawala. Bobby, tamang spray and pray lang. Magdadasal ka na lang na may matamaan. Paikot na ang KDM. They're gonna go for this retake as the C4 will be planted.
At ito na pressure play para sa Evolution because ito lang ang paraan para mag-react ang KADILIMAN. They have to clear every site. Lucas dito check kung may tao nga ba through that smoke. Pausi went for Madjo. This is a 2v3 situation. JC na puruhan, nasaktan, tumagos yung mga bala. And we can see Lucas wielding that double barrel. Bang, bang, bang! Pero hindi mo kaya yan, homie! At mukhang inubos na yung mga members ng Evolution, giving them time to defuse that C4!
And Vince, gusto ko lang sabihin, what's up, homie?
Nako po, it's Lucas. At mukhang we can see KDM fans having to overtake Evolution. 7th round, malapit na tayo magpalitan ng roles. KDM starting strong. Nakahabol ang Evo, but Evo ngayon ang nasa lower ground.
Wait, overextension to ah. Whoopi, wait lang ah. Whoopi, titingin siya. Titingin. Uy, Luigi nga lang. Luigi maka first kill. Pero inabangan niya. Hey, yes sir! Tumama na nga. And now the pistol will now go in as well. 14 HP left for Whoopi as Luigi and Lucas will go down all together. 2 more players left. Luigi or Nobi and Zero for the side of Evolution. Apat pa for KDM. The Great Wall right now is being deployed by KDM here sa satellite map.
Zero, somehow, mukhang hinihintay niya kung mariretrieve ba nila yung C4. Wala pang dumadampot yan. Hinahayaan lang nila. And here comes the guy na magpipick up niyan. It's gonna be Zero. Zero trying to rotate dito. Magre-regroup sila. I think B is the target. B ang gusto yun nilang atakihin ngayon dito kasi yung mga members ng KADILIMAN is heading towards A. Medyo maluwag sa ating B side. Walang nagbabantay dyan. Isa lang ang nakasipat. But can they handle the pressure to making sure na may tao or walang tao dito heading towards B? Zero, checking every corners kasi baka mamaya may sorpresa sa likod ng pinto. Pati yung ilalim, he's gonna try to check it out. May entry na, meron ng nades, try to plant, alam na, may info na ako.
May info na ang KDM. And I think they're trying to go for that retake here. Parang pinagbibigyan na nila na maplanta tong C4 na to as the time is ticking 28 and now it resets now to 37 seconds. And now it's gonna be a 4v2. Dalawa ang magpupush from either sides.
Okay.
And now Nobi. Oh! Dalawang napatumba. Now it's a 2v2. Pero yun lang. Nadod si Whoopi to take out the 2 players of Evo. And marami pang oras para ma-defuse ang C4.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great way to end that round. And Whoopi, of course, with that spectacular play, he forced a timeout para sa mga members ng Evolution, and every crowd is on their feet standing, cheering for KADILIMAN. And as we can see, ito na si Kramers, nilalatan niya na yung info, and Evolution is regrouping. They're trying to think on how can they stop the snowball. But Kuko malapit na tayo sa side switching kung saan mahahawakan na rin ng KADILIMAN. Finally yung C4.
Yeah, finally mahawakan na ng KADILIMAN Esports itong C4 na to as Coach Kramers will now be over when it comes to whatever talk na meron nga siya with KDM. Looks like it's all goods in the hoods ang nangyayari ngayon for KDM. So we just have to chill down. As for the side of Evolution, they need that comms to kick in. Wag dapat silang magpapapitas ng early kagaya nung nakita natin with Whoopi overextending sa mid.
Ang ganda ng extension at ang ganda talaga ng performance. KDM is on their top form right now. Looking for that win. Looking for that first map na kailangan nilang markahan. And we can see the 8th round unfold. KADILIMAN is now having a 5-round advantage up against Evolution. Malapit na tayo magkaroon ng palitan dito.
Malapit na nga. Pero ito pa ang gagawin na ngayon ng KDM. A 3-2 split right now. Overextension. Whoopi though. Unfortunately, oh no! Dalawang nawala ngayon sa KDM. JC, uy! Naku po, yun lang. Whoopi tries his luck pero he goes down.
Ang ganda kaagad. Sabi ng Evolution dito, kumana yung timeout. Sige, magsama-sama tayo. Kinamitan ng Ube Strat. Pero si Wovig ng laban. Pinakita kung gano'n siya kahalimaw. Pero sabi ni Zero, teka lang. Bokeh ka sa akin, boy. Nobi ngayon na naging kapalit. Pabi nalalaban pa. He's gonna try to throw in some grenade para mabulabog yung mga members ng Evolution. And the spray, the wild spray na pinakita niya. But yung sniper ni Logi tumagos sa smoke eh.
Well, that's a lost cause kay Pabi, Vince. Kumbaga, tinry na lang niya yung luck niya, no? Na makapitas and probably will try to clutch. Pero again, the Evolution team is way too much during that round. The score is 5-3 still. In favor of KDM or KADILIMAN Esports. This is the last round, by the way, before we switch factions.
Ito na yun eh. Kailangan na talagang ma-overtake ng KADILIMAN dito. They have to win as the defending side, as the global race, while Evolution is gonna try to somehow catch up. 5-4. So magiging maganda to if ever Evolution dumikit ng bahagya, tapos sila naman yung magdedepensa up against KADILIMAN. And that's what they clearly want. And we can see KADILIMAN dito, gusto talaga nilang ubusin yung mga members ng Evolution. Kaya tingnan mo yung pasensya mula kay JC, di ba? Concentration mula sa bandana, and wala pang dumadaan.
JZ, nag-aabang to Nag-aabang ng pwedeng pumasok patungong Bravo, pero may tutulong. That is going to be Pabi. Pabi also trying to go for a follow-up in case si Bauzi at tinamaan. Bauzi tinamaan na naman.
Sugatan.
Loy, JC lumabas na. Gulat ka ba? Nobe will go down. And now for Evolution, they're left with only 4. Bawas na bawas pa si Bauzi.
Naku po, nasugatan si Kuya Bausi at mukhang kailangan niya kumatras ng bahagya. At mukhang itong si Wobik, 5 na lang ang kanyang buhay. Kailangan niya rin mag-ingat dito. And look at the patience. Alam niyang may smoke, hindi siya magsasayang ng bala. We can see the members of KADILIMAN controlling the B side together with the A. And sabi nila dito, sige, mahaba pa ang oras. 37 seconds. Kailan ba natin matakuin?
Nice shot from Lucas, able to take down itong si Wovik. And now, boss na ata ang tong ilong, mga kaibigan. And now, Lucas trying his best. May utility, mawabawasan yata. Pero boss, ang mga players. Nice Molotov placement there for KDM. Hindi makakapasok, pero may bulag gameplay. This is gonna be Whoopi defending with that sniper. Oh! Fortunately, hindi tumama sa kanya. Sa kalaban niya, JC will go for the kill there. Pabi gets the kill as well.
Pabi!
Na nangyayari? Lugido will get the win in that round. The score is 5-4. Dikit ang laban. Let's now switch factions.
Humabol pa ang Evolution and I think they're just waiting yung makuha, yung defending side, yung global risk up against KADILIMAN. And mukhang eto na, KADILIMAN will be playing with the C4. KADILIMAN, can they attack so well, so aggressive up against Evolution na parang ito yung pinaka-tinatago nilang game plan.
JC yung babato ng Goldfish, mga kaibigan, dyan sa may bandang B. Wala pa rin. Luigi. Titingin dyan sa may B din with the sniper. Kailangan mag-ingat ng mga players ng KDM. Utilities will be spent here on mid. May smoke, meron pang flash dyan sa may bandang B. A naman, babatuhan nila Pabi. Itong player number 5 na si Zero. Zero will actually be damaged there. Si Pabi din matitikin damage. And Whoopi though, from afar, he goes for the sniper.
Ang ganda ng tuto kayo ng Evolution. Pinaprofit nila ang pagpasok ng KADILIMAN. Dalawa kagad ng lagas. Wovik, Majo, and JC na natitira. Kompletos recados pa ang Evolution dito kukuha. JC ngayon dito, medyo nabawasan siya ng konti. Pero ginagawa niya yung best niya para ma-clear muna. Kahit pa paano, yung mga members, JC, nakatanggap din ng malupit na damage mula kay Bouncy.
Uy, wait lang Majo. Majo, nandyan sa Gedli. Ayun, nakita ni Majo. Majo goes for the spray. Hindi pa niya mapatay. Yun lang, very low HP. Yung kalaban niya na yun, may molly, may molly na binato doon sa heaven. And now he has to back out. Lucas will go down in the process, courtesy of Wovik.
Ang ganda, ang init din ng dance floor kay Majo na pinitan siya mag-back out dahil sinusunog na yung pwesto niya. And Bowsy, Luigi, Nobi, and Zero, no? Ang ganda ng buy time nila dito because the time is ticking. Time is running out for KADILIMAN. C4 definitely on their hand. Madjo, hawak niya yan. Sumasayaw ng Chacha. Woving down. Yung escort nandito na. Pumasok na. Madjo, buhay pa. May time pa kaya magtanim. Pero manlalaban siya sa tatlo. Pero nahuli rin siya sa bitag.
And now they tie things up here. 5-5. May sagot ang Team Evolution ng Vietnam. And for KADILIMAN Esports, they must find some opening dahil sila yung nasa blacklist side and parang hindi yata nila makita pa yung open kung saan nga ba sa A or sa B or probably sa mid going through A and B. And right now, round number 11 na tayo here in the grand finals. This is in satellite map, by the way. At ngayon, nilalagay na sila ng mga utilities now dito sa may B. Nilalagay nila na smoke dyan sa may bandang entry point nila Pabi at hindi sila makapasok ng basta-basta dyan sa Bravo.
Nahihirapan sila mga pasok. Kailangan nilang mabutas yung depensa kahit mabawasan na ng isa o mapuwersa yung isang tao ng umatras at pag-ingatan yung kanyang buhay. Okay, lahat ng utilities dito, binabato na, ine-exhaust na lahat ng mga nades, smokes, nilatan na rin dito ng KADILIMAN para medyo mabulag yung mga members ng Evolution. Ganon din ang ginawa nila sa may bandang gitna. Yung mid natin dito, quite occupied, tatlo ang nagkabantay, pero yung dalawa, yung tatlo, nasa A. Evolution with the tight defense ng KADILIMAN, hindi sila basta-basta sumusubol. With Nobi spray through that smoke, baka sakali lang naman, may tamaan siya, pero sabi niya dito, kahit itaas pa yung angulo, boy, wala kang tatamaan dyan.
And now we're expecting KADILIMAN Esports na mag-rotate na nga. They're not gonna go fourth dyan sa may Bravo. So let's see it. It's probably gonna be a mid-push here. Kailangan lang nilang tumama yung kanilang mga utilities ng tama, and now they close out itong Bravo. Looks like they're gonna go for an A plant here, pero kailangan nilang mag-ingat. Nandiyan si Luigi. Luigi though, uy, di tumama. Bowsy though will kill itong si Majo, and now Luigi with a lot of HP left, and Luigi gets Wovic. Lucas will go down though by JZ, pero yun nakita na rin ni Whoopi.
Whooping ngayon dito, medyo nasugatan, pero KADILIMAN trying to fight back. Nobi the final guy. Kaya na yata ito i-handle na tatlo. Harap-harapan si JC. Pinuluktan ni Nobi, pero hindi ka malakas sa dalawa, boy.
And KADILIMAN Esports takes the lead again. 5-6. The crowd roars here for KDM. And for KDM, Vince, they just need to continue yung ganong klaseng gameplay, no? Yung mga bait gameplay patungong B and then eventually going for those utilities at mid and then rotating going to A or either B.
KADILIMAN kahit paano nakakahabol, nakakabawi, alam na nila kung paano gumalaw yung mga members ng Evolution as they defend those sites. And we can see the split 2-3 split. A ang pabor ng manpower ng Evolution dito. Luigi on the other hand with a quick scope, pero hindi tumama yun. Wovic clearing the alleyway sa may hall. At ang sabi nga nila dito sa B, okay, wala pa naman masyadong galaw, pero hindi, may tangka dito ng C4 with that smoke being popped towards the way. At sabi na dito ng KADILIMAN, sige, maglalatag din kami, mag-response kayo dito sa gitna.
Yun lang, Pabi. Akala ko siya yung makakauna dun kay Luigi. And Luigi will take him down. And ito na naman yung depensang Marino ng Team Evolution. As now, mawawala ng isa itong KDM. It will be very hard for them now to get in. And Nobi using those smokes as protection as well. As KDM is maybe trying to go for a bait and switch here. Tinatry nilang i-bait dyan sa may B. Probably mag-switch or probably mag-stay. And Luigi. Yun lang! Nakita niya si Whoopi with that sniper, and Nobi will follow it up with a kill on Tumajo.
Nobi nahuli rin sa wakas ni JC na may 10 na lang sa buhay niya. At nandito pa rin ang entry ng mga players ng KADILIMAN. Wovic, kailangan mo lang i-activate ang beast mode mo. Magpakahalimaw ka dito, ubusin mo yung apat. That's the game plan. Pero the time is ticking. 28 seconds. C4, nowhere to be found. Hindi niya na mare-recover yan. Kailangan niya i-check, i-clear yung B. That's the winning condition for this round. Kailangan maubos niya. He goes for Luigi. Sa ulo ang tama. Tatlo ang nandito sa B side. 17 seconds remaining, but Bowsy shuts him off.
A shutdown to KDM. 6-6, a tie game. This is the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand finals of CrossFire Legends Championship Southeast Asia 2026. Ito yung inaantay nating laban nung group stage. Ngayon lang silang magmi-meet sa tournament at pinapakitaan tayo ng non-stop action.
Good things takes time. Buti na lang nandito, save the best for last. Ika nga, nagtapat ang dalawang top teams at ito kaagad ang bungad sa atin sa unang mapa pa lang. Pantay kaagad, most likely leaning towards overtime dahil pareha silang ayaw magpatalo. At makita natin dito, pati yung mga police nila natagna towards B-side, hindi sila makapasok because the patience coming in from Evolution is quite tight. Maganda yung depensa nila, but how can they attack? May nagbato, natakot siya ng bagya. Sige, padilimin mo yung paligid para hindi siya makakita.
Bobby will go back out. Ang daming smoke dyan sa may B. Tinatry pa rin ng KDM. Uy, Whoopi!
Ayan na!
It's Bowsy! And now, mawawala na nga ng firepower itong Evolution. At mabubutas na nga ba ng KDM ang depensa ng Evolution sa round na to. Bobby will have to back out here real quick kasi very low on HP na siya. Pero si Whoopi waiting at heaven. Nakita na nga niya isa. Another sniper shot. Hindi tumama pero yung pistol niya.
Okay.
Tamang ping-ping pero hindi pa rin na-headshot sa ulo ni Lucas.
Lucas lakas, pinatumba si Whoopi. And we can see the 4 players try to figure out a way. Zero goes in hard. Lucas and Zero, tandem. Grabe naman. Ang kanilang pagsasama, JC now low. Nobi nakaabang at mukhang nahuli na nga siya. Ni Luigi, what just happened on that round?
Evolution takes the lead now, 7-6. A lot of lead changes happening here in just the first map of the grand finals between Evolution team and KADILIMAN Esports. Talagang walang gustong umayaw
Wala eh.
sa dalawang teams na to. And KDM, kailangan nilang sumagot sa round na to.
Sasagot talaga ang mga players dito, ladies and gentlemen. At ito kaagad talagang dito mo talaga mapapatunayan na ito talaga yung laban ng top teams kung saan hindi ka pwedeng makalamang. Kung gusto namin makangat, kailangan namin hilain yung binti mo pababa. Kasi gusto namin na makaangat dito, mag-snowball kami. And I think that's the other thinking of the other team para hindi nga sila makarecover. C4 now being dropped on the ground. Sinisigurado na KADILIMAN dito na malinis ang area. Luigi and the other guard trying to defend para hindi makapasok. But kailan ba sila papasok? Naiinit na yata yung Evolution. Gusto na magsimula.
Kanya lang na headshot itong si Majo. Bobby will go down as well. Nobi is doing a really good job.
Okay.
Diyan sa may B site. Uy, may granada. May bababawasan ng onte. Pero yung KADILIMAN Esports, they're down to just 3 players left remaining. A game pause will be right after this matchup. And Pausi is close for spray and pray. Hindi nga lang niya matamakan.
Okay.
Makakapawi nga lang with the kill. There's still a lot of players left for Evolution. Kailangan pa rin pumitaas ng KDM. Kaso napitasan. Itong KDM, it goes down. Pero he goes down as well.
One hit na lamang itong si Zero pero naunahan niya pa. At mukhang yung C4 na drop na nga. Whoopi. Oh, to you pero maganda yung si Tab. May nakaabang nga lang sa Gedli. And deserve ng KADILIMAN tong timeout na to kasi I believe Kramers is watching as the action unfolds. Kailangan niya nang isiwalat sa kanya mga kampe kung paano nila atakihin. And of course, shoutouts to Evolution and Hardfire in the front seats supporting their fellow countrymen.
This is a very good timeout being taken by KADILIMAN Esports. Coach Kramers right now for KDM sees na parang nagkakaroon na ng momentum itong Evolution now with the score 8-6. Kailangan ma-stop yung run na yun. And with this timeout, marireset lahat and hopefully they can plan out a play para nga dito sa susunod na round. Again, 8-6. We're now on round number 15, Vince G. Tama ba? Round number 15. So again, kailangan nga mag-design ng magandang play para nga makapasok yung KDM at the blacklist side.
They have to decide. They have to make sure na maganda yung tulog nila early. And sabi ni Kramers dito, ganito guys, ang atake natin. Kita nyo naman, ang Evolution, ang dikit tumipensa. Kailangan talaga natin sila ma-bait out palabas. I believe, yun yung sinasabi niya, no? Ewan ko lang, nag-overtake lang.
Totoo ba yan?
Sinabi niya yun?
Well, confirm natin. Nandito
Confirm
naman
natin,
eh.
oo.
Ayun
Diba
ba
sinabi
yung
mo ba yun, Kramers? Ganito nyo hindi. Pero I think meron silang ibang game plan na pwedeng ilatag dito. Ayan, sino ang sabi niya? Hindi, ituro natin, ganito. Hindi tayo nahayaan na pwedeng na ilatag ng KADILIMAN yung C4. O sige, atakihin na natin sila.
Well, maganda yung pinapakita ni Nobi for the side of Evolution defending that B site. Another player also is there to defend it. So, kung ma-break nila yung wall, no, down dyan sa may Bravo, then definitely we could see a different story. Pero mukhang iba ata ang plano ngayon ng KDM.
Iba? Kung ibang approach nila dito, since they had the C4, they can like make a play. A site yata ang gusto nilang i-occupy. Mid is gonna be an option for them. Can they go towards B? Tunnel ang tambayan ni Wovig. Whoopi nag-aabang. A, pinausukan na. Mukhang mapapasarap yata yung laga dito. Nasaan ang bantay? Walang bantay. Nandito sa may bandang taas. Gusto na nilang high ground advantage. Dumaan sa eskinita. Welcome ni Whoopi. Bouncy and down.
And now Whoopi comes in as well. May utility nga lang yun lang sa likod. Lucas gets Whoopi and also Majo. Oh my G. Pabi goes down as well. Wovic now. Lucas with a triple K already. And now JZ. Tinatry niya ang buhayin pa ang round na to. Pero yun lang. 9-6 map point. And that's a stop. Sabi nga ni Bausi, nakita mo yun? Malamotombo ang galawan daw. Wala, hindi pwede daw.
Hindi pwede yan.
Hindi daw pwede.
Hindi ba pwede yan, sabi ng Evolution, as they are in the match point. Evolution keen to end this map sa kanilang pabor. And KADILIMAN, no? Actually, wala akong problema dyan. KADILIMAN sa mga ganitong klaseng play, dito sumisipa yung kanilang beast mode kung saan 6-9, walang problema. Hahabulin namin yan. Gagawin natin 11-9. Marami na silang instances na ginawa nila yun.
Uy, yun lang. Uy, kaso may trade. Majo will go down. Nobi goes down as well. So now they will try to go for Bravo, pero maraming agad respo ang ginagawa ngayon ng Evolution. They lose one member now. Luigi na lang ang matitira magbabantay mismo ng Bravo. Rotation now is happening for the side of KDM though.
Okay, 4v4 ang labanan. Majo and Nobi lang ang nasakta, nasugatan. Pero sabi ng Evolution, oh sige kami din, gusto na namin masugatan dito. Zero, hiding through that smoke na wala na cover niya. Mukhang papasukin. May tumatalon! Ay, naku, zero, goal for 2! Lucas, goal for Whoopi na medyo nahirapan makakita ng kalaban. Whoopi, 7 na lang ang buhay. And Evolution, umisa na, tumayo na si Bouncy!
And Bauzi says, we got one.
We got one!
Evolution team takes satellite map here in our first matchup in the grand finals. Again, Evolution team, pinakitaan tayo ng magandang galawan sa satellite map. Pero gusto ko lang sabihin, nahirapan din sila, no? Noong mga simula hanggang mid, pero nagkaroon sila ng momentum going right through KDM dun sa bandang huli. And now, this means it's now a 1-0 Evolution team gets the lead here. Dalawa na lang ang kailangan nila. Go again. Marami tayong mapa na pwedeng paglaruan. By the way, the next pick is actually a pick of Evolution team.
Naku, ako gusto ko na makita tayo pumunta doon dahil ako, hindi ako papayag na makabawi dito. Sabi ko ako KADILIMAN, hindi ko papayagan na pauna ang Evolution. Itatapla natin itong series na to. We're gonna get back into the drawing board. Make sure na itong series na to is gonna be best of 3 again. Uubusin natin, i-eliminate natin yung dalawang mapa just to equalize the situation and just checking the highlights, di ba? KADILIMAN and Evolution is just on equal footing pero nakita kasi ng Evolution is snowball. Once that they had the defensive side, once that they had become a global risk, saka sila nag-init. And we all know that Satellite is a defensive-centric map kaya magaling ang Evolution when it comes to tight defense. KADILIMAN, of course, they have to somehow challenge that pero hindi pa sapat yung ganong challenge. So hopefully sa mga other maps sila makabawi.
Hopefully nga makabawi sila sa other maps. Pero kung mapapansin mo dyan sa highlights na yun, medyo napilitan masyado yung KDM na mag-push or rush sa B. And sobrang ganda ng depensa talaga ng Evolution dun sa side na yun. So nung nag-timeout itong si Kramers, eventually nag-try sila ng ibang strategy going through A, going through mid, pero still Evolution got their way in. And ito na yung stats, no, dito sa laban na to, sa unang laban sa mapa ng Satellite. And look at what Zero did for Evolution team. 12 or 7-12 or 17-12 and 10. A triple-double here, and he's gonna be an MVP also for the first map in Satellite with 127.25 ADR, dalawang headshot at 2036 damage dealt for this guy.
Zero silencing the entire KADILIMAN with his performance. grabe yung KDA niya na bigay. Pero of course, out of those 17, he managed to get 2. Pero grabe yung damage niya, 2K in those rounds. But let's talk about ulo sa ulo here. Head-to-head, Pabi and Luigi. Ngayon, nakalamang lang si Pabi when it comes to multi-kills, when it comes to average damage na meron siya. Pero when it comes to getting the most kills between the two, it has been this guy, Luigi. He managed to get 16. Pero yung damage na binigay ni Pabi, hindi rin biro because he managed to at least accumulate a total of 1.5K.
Well, nagagets ko kung bakit ganyan yung stat ni Luigi. No? Again, he's the sniper of Evolution Team, whereas itong si Pabi, no, gamit niya lagi is AK-47. Pero ito na yung laban natin sa mga kakapasok lang ng live at kakapasok lang ng venue. Again, it's 0-1 already in favor of Evolution Team. Tapos na tayo sa satellite. Now we're gonna head on to Black Widow, which is, again, sabi ko nga, ito yung mapa na na-pick ng Evolution Team. So maybe dito sila may advantage against KDM.
Alam mo, I'm quite worried kasi, di ba, Black Widow, hindi masyado nilalaro ito ng kadiliman. Di ba, most likely, nung challenge lang sila ng Hardfire. O sige, laruin natin sa Black Widow to. And ang nangyari, ay, walang problema. Sige, lalaruin natin yung laro nyo, tatalunin natin ang Hardfire. So, with the attempt of Hardfire to win up against kadiliman, no, medyo nag-fail short sila when it comes to the Black Widow map. And ang recent case ng Black Widow would be yesterday between them and Vanguard Familia forcing the Black Widow. Tapos ang nangyari, nabigyan din ng Vanguard Familia. So hopefully, no, Evolution, you're forcing the issue, not a problem. Black Widow map, akala nyo may phobia pa kami dyan. Hindi na kami takot sa Black Widow.
We welcome the challenge.
We welcome the challenge.
Evolution Team, and I mean kahapon nga, no, sabi mo nga, Vanguard Familia versus KDM in Black Widow 10-3, and then kahapon din Evolution versus Hardfire 10-2 naman sila, no. So when it comes to Black Widow, I mean stat wise in the playoffs, mas lamang itong Evolution Team. Pero syempre, no, we don't have really stats to provide when it comes to itong laban na to, no, between Evolution Team and KTM. So magkakakitaan na lang talaga sila dito sa laban na to ngayon.
Dito na talaga magkakaalaman ko kung sino nga ba yung magsa-stand out. And if ever Kadiliman is, of course, welcoming the challenge. Kasi kung Evolution, of course, picking this Black Widow map para mabigyan ng Kadiliman. Hopefully, no, Kadiliman can overcome that Black Widow kung saan, I think, doon sila talaga nag-struggle, eh, no? Out of all those maps being played, 16, di ba? Tapos naka-isang Black Widow. I was thinking of how Kadiliman can adapt, and when it comes to adaptability, di ba? Diyan ang forte ng Kadiliman. Walang problema. Bigyan nyo sa amin yung mahinang map sa amin, okay lang. Ibigay nyo sa amin yung nakaka-pressure na puntos, kaya namin habulin yan. They're also forcing an overtime. I think out of those series, 4 yata yung overtime. Kasi I can remember, E-Arena sa desert, first. Hardfire yung...
Meron pa, PRMX Mythic.
Yun, dalawang overtime yun. 9-11 yung score, eh. So, kalahin mo yun, dalawang final match nila. Napuwersa nila yung overtime at saka nakahabol sila. So, I wanted to see how Kadiliman can get as close dito sa Evolution with this map pick na binigay ng Evolution.
And when it comes to gantong klaseng scenario, no, yung kung saan lamang yung kalaban, we know for a fact itong si Whoopi and Jay-Z, they've gone through a lot of these type of scenarios already before in the games that they played, and now here in CrossFire Legends Championship Southeast Asia 2026, more than likely, alam na nila kung paano nila harapin yung mga gantong klaseng challenges, Vince. So more than likely, sa mga fans ng KDM dyan, more than likely, hopefully nga, makapag-adjust at makapag-adapt agad yung mga players nila going through the map number 2, which is again in Black Widow.
Yun talaga yung adaptability na gusto ko sa Kadiliman. Kaya nila yan. So, if never naniniwala din yung mga fans nila na okay, we can like come back stronger, oo, nakaisa yung Evolution, walang problema, mahaba naman tong gabi natin. Ang mahalaga, makaka-catch up tayo dun sa binigay ng Evolution. And with Evolution making a statement, of course, their home crowd is very proud, especially yung mga fans na nanonood on their live streams, and of course, yung mga casters, yung mga streamers na nagla-live stream, nag-watch party in Vietnam. Of course, shout out to each and everyone. Welcome to the Philippines, by the way. But of course, we can see how warm the reception of each and every Filipinos dito, especially if they're seeing a really great esports matchup, just like what happened earlier and right now.
And right now, Vince G, I think we're gonna have a long long night
Long night.
para sa serye na to. Again, I just see na hindi talaga aayaw itong KDM. Evolution, hindi rin sila ayaw. You can see it in their eyes, Vince G. Nakikita mo sa mga mata nila na talagang focus sila. Gusto nilang kunin yung unang kampyonato ng tournament na to and wanna be there sa mga history books ng Crossfire Legends Esports. And right now, Vince, ang para sa akin lang for KDM, if they really want to extend this one, they need to make a win here and then maybe hopefully i-try nilang ipanalo na yung mga susunod na series. Kasi if you try to go for a long game with Evolution, parang isa sa mga magagaling kasi ito na team sa Crossfire Legends Esports ngayon.
Well, actually, Vietnam, I can say they're the current strongest region out there yet.
Kasi matagal na silang naglalaro nito.
Agree.
Mas matagal actually compared sa Philippines.
And kung ikukumpara mo in Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, di ba? Naalala mo nung National Qualifiers, ang pinaka-highest score to reach is 7.
Oo.
Di ba? Tapos,
Pero sila,
10.
10 points, di ba? Dun sa National Qualifiers nila. So, ibig sabihin talagang train for greatness na talaga, yung mga players or teams ng Vietnam. Pero tayo medyo nagkaroon tayo ng 7-4 and all of those scoring nung National Championship. Pero dito sa group stage ng Southeast Asia Crossfire Legends Championship, dito tayo na testing, at nakita naman natin na kayang-kaya ng KADILIMAN Esports and even Vanguard Familia, na again, unfortunately nga, nakita natin yung pagkatalo nila against Hardfire. And again, for KDM and Evolution, let's see how long will it take for them to last dito sa Black Widow map. Kasi kung nakikita mo or kung napanood mo kahapon, yung nangyari nga between them and against the opponents na meron nga sila nung semis, ang bilis lang nilang tinapos yung Black Widow.
Yeah, ang bilis lang talaga. And I believe, sabi nila, okay, we should go next, di ba? And speaking of going next, ito na, nakahanda na yung mga players natin into preparing for Black Widow. KADILIMAN, of course, they have issues with Black Widow, pero yeah, we can see how they overcome this map. And this time around, Evolution, they wanted to force the issue up against them dito sa KADILIMAN, but I think Evolution has a plan actually in order for them to defeat KADILIMAN tapos kumuha agad ng series point dito sa Grand Finals. And when it comes to having so much experience talaga, Evolution is definitely there on top dahil yung Vietnam Championships between them and Hardfire, race to 10 with overtime, 5 maps pa yon kahit, di ba? 5 maps nilaro nila.
Mukhang mag-start na tayo, Vince G. Tama na ang satsat. Let's now start the Black Widow map. Green Sun Hotel, handa na ba kayo para sa susunod na mapa?
Di pa. Di pa sila handa. Sige na. Kami handa na.
Bakit nakaban?
Kami, mga kaibigan, ay handa na because this is going to be a tight match. KADILIMAN ngayon na may hawak ng C4 and Evolution is gonna defend those sites A and B. Luigi, on the other hand, parang gusto yata nila pasukin ang mundo ng A site. Hindi nila hinahayaan na maka-entry ang mga players ng KADILIMAN. Ang kailangan lang talagang gawin dito ng KADILIMAN dito, who will be making sure na padilimin yung paligid and then striking while it's hot. They have to eliminate them quick.
Strike while the iron is hot for KDM. KDM setting up a play here at Bravo. At para maglalagay sila ng utility dyan sa mid just to make sure na may mararamdaman itong Evolution team. Ang nakatoka dyan ay si Majo. Naghabang lang ng tao sa bintana. Ang lalaki sa bintana, mga kaibigan, for KDM. Uy, kaso nakita na nga niya. Kaso naunahan ni Nobi. Gets 2 already.
Nobi kagad and Lucas, of course, hindi na pahuli. JC, the last final guy standing. Nalalaban pa. He managed to take 1. And we can see time is ticking, 57 seconds. At mukhang naunahan din siya kagad. What a start from Evolution. And mukhang kita ko na yung gigil sa mukha ni Lucas.
Gigil na gigil si Lucas. Kahit si Melo ng Hardfire, gigil na gigil din. Gusto nilang maiuwi ang kampyonato sa Vietnam. Pero again, it is still early to say that. We are still in round number 2 dito sa Black Widow map. KDM will have to regroup and plan out another play for them to be able to reach yung mga sites. Uy, Luigi overextending. May granada. Mababawasan itong si Zero.
bawas ng konti, pero konting kurot lang naman yan. Okay lang daw, sabi ng mga members ng Evolution dito, Kuko. Habang nakabang si Lucas, tumambling dito sa tira ni Wovic. And mukhang alam nila na papasok na sa may hagdan. Logi gumamit ng MK23 pero walang malakas sa dalawa. Here comes Wovic, here comes Pabi. Nahuli lang siya pero JC na makikante. Nakakuha niya si Zero and we can see Bowsy heading towards A. Yung pala ang gusto ng KDM.
A nice trade here for KDM. Uy, may nagbabarilan. Di natin nakita pero napatay. Itong si Zero. Nobi will go down as well. It's now gonna be a 1v3 situation. C4 Hilo pa siya as Whoopi will get the final strike. And KDM is on the board.
KDM, tinabla nila itong series na to. And this is just the beginning. 1-1 score. Round number 3 pa lang naman tayo. And KDM, they have to make this decision quick, di ba? Nakita natin dito somehow KADILIMAN is playing the strategic or probably run and gun, ubusin na natin, huwag na natin rin yung C4. But what we've seen on that round, sige, eliminate all members. Idagdag lang natin yung C4 to add pressure para mag-react yung dalawang remaining players. Whoopi again, working his magic. Luigi down.
Zero tries to go for the spray. Apat tong kalaban niya ngayon. Babatuan ng utility pero alam na nila kung nasaan. JC will be down as Bowsy gets another one. Macho goes down as well. Zero goes for the help out and Bowsy gets a 3K already.
Bowsy gets 3. Lucas hindi nagpahuli. Evolution, aba gusto overtake mga kaibigan at sabi nga nila, kami na naman ang lamang dito. KADILIMAN, I believe they have to answer to that.
May sagot ang Pinoy mga kaibigan. KDM still with 1 point here. Laban sa dalawa ng Evolution team. Round number 4 commences. And now, kailangan nila mag-isip ng mas magandang plano. Kanina, tinry nila yung mga players. 4 dyan sa may A-long. Kaso ang daming ganda ng bantay ni Zero at ni Bowsy. Another nade will be coming in. Nabawasan yung mga players ng KDM. And uy, napunta ni Bowsy. Ito na naman si Bowsy from Evolution as Majo will go down.
Nako, pinilit ulit ng KADILIMAN yung A-side pero hindi pa rin nila nabibitawan yung C4. They can still make the most out of this pero naging kapalit ng buhay ni Pabi and Majo yung attempt nila going towards A. Luigi again going towards the base. Mukhang inugot niya na mabilis yung kanyang snipe at mukhang napapalit siya sa pistol. Once again, they have full control towards the base of KDM and Whoopi. Si Luigi ang kanyang biktima. JC down. Whoopi, you're the final guy.
Now overextending ang Evo. Whoopi, meron sa baba. Whoopi! Whoopi! Yun lang ang nakita as Nobi gets 2 kills right at the end. Grabe si Nobi, no? Kanina pa yan nung unang mapa.
Grabe yung grabe yung init talaga dito ng Evolution after winning that first round. Hindi rin sila nagpahuli. Bumawi naman ng KDM, oo, pero sabi dito ng Evolution, walang problema. We can make 2 rounds in our favor. Pupondo lang tayo ng rounds. Nahihirapan na humabol ang KDM. And as for KDM, I said, they're really good at welcoming challenge. Gusto nila yung nagtitrill sila, yung hinahabol nila, yung lamang ng Evolution. But let's wait kung kailan ba magti-trigger yung ganong klaseng gameplay ng KDM.
KDM Macho. Again, ang lalaki sa bintana, siya ang taga-toka dyan sa may A short. As Luigi tries to go for the scope. And smokes will be spent right at mid and also at B. Maganda yung smoke na nilagay ngayon ng Evolution dyan sa may B para nga hindi madaling makapasok ang KDM. Majo, tinatry nilang pasukin na to. Tinatry nilang timingan, no? With 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go here. Nobi tries to go for a reposition. Nasa taas lang siya ng mga kahon. Merong utility. Hindi niya titignan. Pero ito na yung pasok ng KDM. Kaso, ayun, ang ganda ng trade na yun. Pabi gets Nobi down. Wovic will be eliminated though.
Nabawasan si Pabi pero maganda yung kuha niya. Si Nobi ang kanyang nadengwat doon. Look at Whoopi again. Hindi tumama yung kanyang tira pero okay. 2 times a charm. Luigi down. And we can see them. KADILIMAN right now leading in manpower. 4 versus 3. Kailangan na nilang itanim yung C4. JC! Nakahuli siya ni Zero. My goodness, Lucas pa pala yung nakahuli. And C4 has been dropped. How can you retrieve Pabi? You're the final guy. Naglalaban pa siya. 7 na lang. Tingnan natin kung maswerteng numero pa to para sa kanya.
7 na lang. 2v1. Pabi. Can he actually go for a clutch here? Lucas nagbabantay pero tinalunan agad ni Bowsy. As Bowsy spots him papunta ng Alpha. And Evolution team will get another win here in this round. And Evolution team, maganda ang tutok nila dito sa Black Widow map na to. You can see the score now, 4-1. Pero again, maaga pa to, no? KDM can still bounce back.
Hoy, sino si Muichiro? Ba't nang i-spoil sa chat? Huwag yung i-spoil 4-1 eh. Diba? Pero mamaya, Evo and KDM, tingnan natin yung mga bawi pa ang KDM. Majo with a wild spray sa may bandang gitna. And we can see each and every players of KDM waiting for that opportunity para umatake dito, mag-entry sa site na ito. A and B quite tight. Gitna yata yung gusto sa pagitan ng pinto. Woving nasusunog na. Kailangan lang pakuluan ng konti. Lucas, ang ganda ng abang. Alam niya may dadaan doon. Yung bintana lang ang pakita nila. Pero sabi ni Majo, teka lang, walang tao doon. Woving
Uy,
and
nice.
Woving down.
Wovic gets Nobi down. Ito na yung push nila dyan sa may mid. Pero ito na si Lucas dyan sa may A short. Lucas, Mr. Tony sa Lucas Sainz, LC Sainz. Ayun na nga lang, napatay na nga rin siya. As now, KDM has the advantage here when it comes to numbers. Papi gets in. Wovic gets Luigi down. Oh, nice grenade from Whoopi. And one more player left to go here. Para sa Evolution team, and this is Zero. C4 will be planted. Makapatay pa nga ni Zero itong si Wovic. Low HP yung player na tinututukan niya kanina pa. And merong nakabang dyan sa may spawn. Zero doesn't know na may tao. Nakita na nga rin. Nice play from Papi. Tamang abangers lang.
Ang ganda ng patience, ang ganda ng abang. By the way, trending nga pala sa chat, pare. Tinatawag nila si Jericho Pogi. Ewan ko kung sino yun.
Hindi ko alam kung
Hindi
sino
ba ikaw yun, Jericho?
Hindi, kuko ko eh.
Ah, kuko ka
Kuko
pala.
TV
Okay,
ako
okay.
eh.
Sige, yan, shoutout sa'yo, Jericho, kung sino ka man, o, diba? 4-2 na ang score, KDM, unti-unti na nakakabawi. We can see Evolution again trying to do the usual, actually. So, trying to guard B. A dito dalawa, may isa sa gitna, taga-spot. Pero sabi nila, gusto nila ng A.
Sila ng 8. Uy, nice! Napitas nila itong Shinobi. Kanina pa yan nag-iinit eh. Yung Shinobi na yan. Pero ito na, Zero. Uy, with 9 HP still able to get one elimination as he goes down. As Whoopi goes for 0. JZ, tinatry niyang tignan ulit itong A long. Pero again, they need to go for a rotation here. Again, the C4 is still at spawn here for KDM. I think they're just trying to bait and switch here. Pagka patayan nila dyan sa A-long, eventually they will go ahead and rotate sa may Bravo.
Ganda ng rotation dito, ha? Actually, oy, patience! Sabi dito ni Bobby, may lumalabas sa bintana. Hindi ka welcome dito, boy! Sabi ng Barangay Tanod, bakit may akyat bahay? At sabi dito ni Lucas, o sige, si Whoopi ngayon ang papalit sa buhay na kinuha mo. At sabi dito ni Lucas at saka ni Bowsy, o sige, Whoopi, pagpakahalimaw ka, take down Bowsy. Lucas, the last guy standing for Evolution. Add some pressure. Plant that C4. Lucas trying to hide through the smoke. Nakaisa pa nga kay JC. Sabay swipe left. At ayan ang tutok mula kay Wovic.
Napakaganda ng play na ginawa doon ng KDM. A bait at A-long. Eventually, nag-rotate sila all the way to B. They left that C4 dyan sa spawn so that they can rotate easily. Nice play for KDM. Now the score is 4-3. Isa na lang at matatay na nila itong laban na to.
Ayan na. 4-3 na, and we can see right now, KADILIMAN mukhang nakukuha na nila yung tamang timpla. So most likely, they could like catch up, and of course, bago magkaroon ng switch, makahabol ulit ang KADILIMAN. And that's what they're after. Gusto nilang ma-end tong round kung saan 5-4 before the switch. Wovic again with a wild spray. Wala na masyadong tinamaan. Buo pa ang buhay ng lahat na nandito ngayon sa round na ito. And as for Whoopi, sige, tingnan natin kung may mahuhuli ba tayo sa A, pero okay lang. Okay lang mag-try. Sabi ng KDM dito, let's not rush things. Huwag natin madaliin kasi mahaba pa naman yung oras. So may isa't at kalahating minuto pa tayo na kailangan paglaruan. C4 still safe actually.
Time is now 1 minute and 15. Uy, napakita na rin itong si Bowsy ng gulat. Diyan banda sa may mid. At parang nainipid na rin itong si Majo at short. And now they take out Pabi also. Dalawa na lang for KDM. And this is the combination of JZ and Whoopi. Can they go for a clutch here? May umiikot mena. May umiikot for Evolution. That is Bowsy. Very confident. Nobi will take down itong si Whoopi. Pero si JZ will be able to take down itong si Bowsy. There's still a lot of players left to go here na kailangan patayin ni JZ. The time is ticking also here. 37 seconds left to go for this round.
37 seconds remaining. Sabi ni JC, o sige, i-clear natin to lahat. Kailangan ko sila mautaka. May tao sa taas. Dito balon. Nababagsak niya si Luigi. Alerto na yung mga players at mukhang kailangan na lang talaga lumaban ni JC. 15 HP left. He needs to force a smoke. Saan siya tatakbo? B is the only option available. Can he do a plant? Can he do a pressure play? Can he go and make sure na hindi siya mahahabol? And Lucas with the final shot just to cement itong si JC.
Nice NT lang, pre.
Nice NT.
Nice NT, no, para kay JZ. Again, actually, ang ganda ng ginagawa nyo dyan. Try to, rotate, pagka-kill, pupunta sa ibang angle, tapos try niya tignan. And then, with the time taking, tinry niya talaga mag-rush sa B to go for the plant. Pero alam na rin ng Evolution, no, kung saan siya mismo nandoroon. As now, round number 9. This is the last round for KDM as the blacklist dito sa Black Widow map na to. And now for Majo, together with the gang of KDM, is a must-win for this round.
It's a must-win for them kasi syempre how to solidify this round kasi mamaya sila naman ang dedepensa dito for Evolution. Mas kailangan nilang makuha itong depensa kasi mas maganda na ma-establish nila yung lead because that's a half. 6-3 if ever ang ending. 0 again. Waiting for that flash. Kailangan niya mabato to kasi nararamdaman niya maraming tao. He needs to get out. He needs to try to measure the distance. Oh, nakataka pa ba ibato yan? Okay, nabato niya. Pero maybe with that one more towards Lucas. Gulat kayo, no? Nandito na ang tropang kadiliman. Susugurin na namin ang Bay.
At parang ang daming beses no, na si Whoopi nakakapatay ng granada in these games na napapanood natin ngayon. Yesterday, he actually gets those kills and Whoopi gets a sniper kill on the feed. And now the bomb will be planted. They will try to get in. Nakita si Bobby. Pero alam niya kung nasaan yung isa. Nandun na nga lang ang KDM as they wipe them out in that round. Again, a must-win taken by KDM.
Kailangan nila yon kasi this time around, they're gonna be defending those sites. And for Evolution, sila naman ngayon na may free will kung saan nga ba sila pupunta with that C4 on hand. And let's see how will KDM defend up against Evolution. Again, this is the switch na inaantay yata nila. Make or break to for both of these teams. Can they snowball or not? That is going to be the question na kailangan nila ma-figure out yung answer.
Parang wala pa atang sagot. For now, it's all about utilities, Vince. As they try to make their luck. Dyan sa may A-long. This is Evolution team. 4 players strong. I think they're gonna rush after this smoke, ha. Pagka nawala yung smoke na yan, they will have an open space na pwedeng madaanan na nga yung mid na yan. Parang pang bait lang yan. And now they throw out utilities here. It's gonna be a push here for Evolution. Mukhang nakakaramdam na ang KDM.
Nakakaramdam na sila dito. At mukhang sabi ng Kadiliman, nandito na silang lahat sa A. At gusto yata nilang gumawa ng eksena. Pero wait lang, may gumagawa rin ng eksena sa B. And I believe Zero trying to unload every utilities na meron siya. If they can eliminate Zero, that's gonna be an advantage for KDM and Whoopi. Sabi nila, hindi mo kailangan ma-eliminate si Zero because I can handle Lucas. This is an advantage for us. Itutong mo, Whoopi. May tao dyan, dalawa!
Whoopi gets a 2K with a sniper. Can you give him one more? Yun lang. Na-stop ni Nobi. Si Whoopi as Zero gets another one. And KDM, parang nabaliktad pa ata tong round na to as Evolution right now will try to go for a rotation. Papi and Majo needs to make a move here. Uy, kaso yung lalaki sa bintana, Majo, nasa rampa na. Meron siyang kaharapan. Zero, yun lang. Nakita si Zero, pero eventually, it's gonna be that round here.
I think yung naging leeway doon would be Zero. Zero heading towards B, tapos na-handle niya yung business stone and then he rotates towards A. So nagkaroon tayo ng gulatan. Kadiliman was very shocked of what happened. Nabawasan yung manpower nila and that is why Evolution did steal that round away from KDM. What an impressive start from Whoopi and again, impressive snipe shot taking Luigi down.
Ito na naman tayo kay Whoopi, ha. Nag-iinit na with that sniper. Pero mabilis ang kilos talaga ng Evolution as they're now pushing to may A-short. Uy, yun lang, nagkapalitan. Pausi takes down ito si Pabi as Lucas will go down. Majo will get the kill. Nice play there. C4 nga pala ay nandito. Kailangan nilang kumilos at magbantay dyan sa may A-short. A lot of players right now for KDM na nagbabantay dyan sa short ngayon. As Zero right now will try to rotate. Meron nga siyang view. He goes for the spray. He does have a lot of HP left na pwede niyang gamitin dito. Dalawa na lang ang natitira pala for the side of Evolution. Nice smoke here, by the way, by KDM. As they are now defending that C4.
They're defending so well, they're defending so hard. Hindi nila hinahayaan yung mga members ng Evolution na makatapak sa kahit anong sites. Lamang pa rin naman sila sa bilang, pero bawas lang sila Majo and JC. If Whoopi is there trying to aim kung saan nga ba dumadaan yung mga players, walang problema. May nakita siya pero hindi niya natamaan. Buhay pa naman but he got the intel. Alam niya na may taong gumagalaw doon. And sabi dito ni Zero, sige kukunin kita. Pero Whoopi had a clear opening just to make sure we're gonna be eliminating the final two members of Evolution. And I think KDM wants to get back on track.
5-6 no, for KDM and Evolution team. The momentum is on the side now of, para sa akin, nasa KDM momentum na to ngayon. And for now, all they need to do is do the same things. No? Again, pag nakita na yung C4, talagang ikutan na nila. Kagaya nga nung nagawa nila in the previous round.
Ikutan nga ba? Ayun nga ba ang gagawin dito ng Evolution or KADILIMAN? Can they sneak in first? A, medyo bakante. So we can see that the pressure is gonna be applied towards the mid and of course B side. A, ngayon kailangan check ng Evolution kung may nakabantay pa. We can see some entry smoke being popped dito sa mid. Nagpapatulad sila ng supporting smoke para medyo mabulag yung mga members ng KDM. Another smoke being thrown towards A. Kailangan mag-react ngayon dito ng mga players ng KDM. Mid, masyadong mainit Bowsy. Taken out by Pabi. Sabi nila, anong smoke? Binabato mo. Sige, hinuhulihin kita.
Pabi doing a really good job dyan sa mid na yan kanina pa. And for Evo, they're actually spamming some utilities right at A right now. But with the C4 now being taken to Bravo, this is kind of a bait and switch here for Evolution team. At hindi pa rin sila makapasok. Napakaganda ng pinapakita ng KDM.
Whoopi again with the patience. Hawak niya ang Barret. Tinitignan niya kung meron bang tumututok na ulo dyan. And we can see KDM having that advantage once again. Pero kailangan nilang ma-eliminate yung mga members. 47 seconds remaining ang meron dito for Evolution to plant that C4. Pero maganda pa rin yung defense na pinapakita ng KDM. KDM not letting go of B. May tatlo dito na naglatag ka ng smoke. Whoopi once again with a peng-peng shot towards Lucas. Here comes Zero. Gusto yata pumasok. Audition malala. He goes for Majo. Luigi goes for Pabi. Womik! Nagpapakahalimaw! Ilabas mo! Inodor mo! Isang peng-peng! Kasakin! Halimaw bumarel! What?
What a play again from Wovic. Mr. Clutchman ng KDM. Itong si Wovic.
Of course!
As they tie things up here, 6-6. At sana ito na yung momentum na inaantay natin at tuloy-tuloy na, Vince. Huwag na natin to palampasin. As for Evolution, just need to focus. Kung gusto nilang makabawi against KDM, may bulag na nangyari. It's gonna be KDM OP. Hindi makakita for the meantime.
Oh!
Tinamaan ng sniper ni Luigi. Bowsy gets Wovic also, pero may sagot itong si Majo.
Okay lang, kaya nila makibang harapan dito. Pabi and Majo, walang problema. Kaya namin spray and pray, run and gun ang gusto nyo. O sige, Luigi gumante. May tutok kay Pabi. Sige na. Majo and JC na natitira. Zero, Lucas and Luigi. The only remaining guys. They still have that C4. Lucas quite low. Majo, 14 HP. Majo, nahuli si Lucas. Majo, nahuli si Zero. Pumilis na palit. And Majo with 14 HP left. Pero umakyat. At mukhang tumbling ka kay JC.
And we are now on the lead. KDM is on a run right now, Vince G.
They're running actually.
Tumatakbo na ang score ng KDM. Tuloy-tuloy na to. 1-1. Ituloy na natin yan.
Oo, yung isa dito sa chat, sabi niya, sa China daw siya nanonood, 2-0 na daw eh. Saan server ba yan? Ang bilis, di ba? Hindi pa tapos yung laban, guys. At mukhang sabi ng KDM, kaya namin itabla to. 1-1 serye, balik sa best of 3. That's what we want.
Okay, waiting at mid, pero kailangan niya mag-back. May mga smoke na nilagay. Napakaganda ng smoke nilagay dyan sa mid ng Team Evo. And now they're trying to put him short. Someone has to support itong si JC. JC has 61 HP left. Nandito na si Pabi for the support. As now the team of Evo throws out another utility. Linabasan na. Ito nila Pabi and there you go, JC! Gets Lucas. Luigi will go down as well.
Wow, dalawa kaagad na nawala. Nobi nasakta, nabigyan. Tatlo na silang down. At si Zero sumunod pa. Bowsy, you're the final guy. Huntingin na. They were forced to call a timeout. Bowsy with 26 HP left. Kailangan niya mag-ingat dito. Pero isang bira na lang sa kanya. Pwede siyang bumulagtak. Can you do a clutch? Tine-check niya yung bintana. A or B? Gitna ba gusto mo? Pero nakabantay lahat. Wovik with a final blow.
Nice double kill there by JZ. Wovic with the final strike. And again, it will force a timeout by Evolution. And the crowd is chanting KDM in the venue.
Oh. Ang init, pare.
Mainit.
Ito na yun eh. Sabi ko sa iyo, kaya-kaya ng KDM makabawi dyan kasi nga, they specialize in this kind of pressure. Gusto talaga nila ng pressure play. Uy, ayan na. Bumabawi din ang Evolution, guys. They're cheering. Okay. May cheer battle na nagaganap dito between KDM and Evo.
A battle of cheers, a battle of chants. Evo versus KDM. Welcome to the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, here in Green Sun Hotel. Ito yung inaabangan natin, Vince. Ito yung gusto natin marinig.
Alam mo, I was quite impressed with the cheers coming from Evolution. Kasi how many are there Vietnamese supporting Evolution, no? And it seems like yung sigaw nila, they're shouting like they own arena. So that's how loud they were in supporting Evolution. Just like KDM, di ba? So balanse yung ingay, balanse.
Balanse nga ba talaga?
Balanse ba? Parang yung laban natin, balanse.
Balanse nga ba talaga? Feeling ko mas maraming KDM dito sa venue ngayon. As we hear those chants kanina, the round will start now. This is round number 15, Vince. Dito na tayo makakita ng probably kakaibang laro from Evolution team. Again, nag-timeout sila kanina to regroup, to reset everything. And let's see kung mangyayari ngayon.
Ito na yun. Evolution, pinakalma muna ang KDM because nag-iirit na sila. 8-6 ang score. They're just 2 rounds away into sealing this map. And once again, Whoopi, hindi lang tumama yung tira niya. Merong isang bumiktima! Gumusto ka? Sige, tutok ka sa akin. Luigi again. Gets a double. That's quick. Pabilis yung sagot nila. Whoopi with 66 HP left. He needs to force the smoke para hindi siya makita. Once again, may tao sa Gedli. He was forced to use that MK23. Again, Whoopi, he got caught off guard. 2v1 Wovik. We need your halimaw moves at this rate. Lucas trying to apply pressure. Wovik was forced to get low.
Wovic tries to sustain here, 1v2 situation. Nasa kanya ang pag-asa ng KDM para sa round na to. The bomb will be planted, pero nakita pa rin ng Evolution as they get the round win there. Nice timeout called by Evolution team as
Agree.
they get the round after. And this means that, again, yung momentum na naman ay babalik sa Evo. KDM has to plan out another one.
Sabi sa'yo, equal eh. Kaya talagang bumawi dito eh. ADM now on the lead. Evo cannot wait to miss, cannot wait to catch up. Sabi dito, with that timeout attempt, no, I agree, it was really a really good call for Evolution to cool off the momentum na meron ng KDM. And KDM right now, nawala yung init bahagya. Pero syempre, kailangan natin makita yung init ng KDM dito. Evolution on the other hand, sinecheck kung may tao nga ba sa mid. But where are the other guys? B-site yata ang gustong sakupin ng Evo.
Rupi, nag-abang na naman. Let's see kung makakatama yung sniper niya. The AWM now being shown by Luigi. Ito naman si Mupi, may Barret. Wala pa rin silang nakikita. Nothing at mid right now so far. If you see the map right now, Vince, naka-ready na yung Evolution dyan sa may Bravo as they now set up the smoke here dyan sa may A. It's gonna be another bait utility being used now at papasok na.
Oy!
Evolution. Ito na yung pasok nila dyan sa Bravo. Lucas, uy, Nobi gets JZ with a headshot. Ito na naman yung gagawin ng Evolution as they take Bravo. And now with 54 seconds left to go, they will have the time to plant the C4. Pero barilan muna dyan sa may A short. And
Wovic
gets the kill! Bobby gets Lucas down as well.
Okay.
And now Evo is in trouble. Uy, kaso babawi itong si Bowsy.
Kailangan na lang ma-defuse yung C4. 27 seconds remaining. Nobi and Zero, the last guys defending those sites. Sabi ni Wovik, lumapit lang siya ng bagya. Pero natabla pa rin nila. Wovik, he attempted to eliminate all. Pero he got shot off. 8-8 na tayo.
A back and forth matchup.
Okay.
Baka nga mag-OT pa tayo dito, pre. Baka mag 9-9 to, ha?
Pwede. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, kapag ka ganito yung score, sisipa dyan yung KDM kung saan, okay, nakanay ng Evo. Sige, habol tayo, 11-9 ending. So, pwede mangyari yun kasi statistically wise, ganun yung ginagawa nila eh.
Oh, ganun ginagawa din ng KDM, no? And you can see, Whoopi trying to get someone at mid again. Makapitas lang ng isa to, tong si Whoopi. Again, sunod-sunod to. It's gonna be a snowball for KDM. Luigi nagtitingin din sa mid. It's battle of snipers right now ang nangyayari. Pero again, baka nga pumuntahan na naman sila sa B. You can see the C4 being set up malapit sa may Bravo.
Uy. May nagbato dito ng smoke para malito yung mga members ng KDM. B, sabi ni Nobi, sige, gaganti rin kami. Mahihirapan yata makakita ang mga members ng KDM. Pero si Bobby nakasetup na sa may bintana. Alam niyang may papasok dyan. Sige, nasakta ng Bagya. Counting spray pa, Bobby. Sabi ni Bobby dito, hindi ko tatantanan. Ubusin ko yung magazine. Nobi ngayon, 6 na lang ang buhay niya. Sige, magtangka ka pa. Kailangan mo mag-rotate towards the mid. Pero hindi. Sabi, I got you covered. Sige, papalag pa ba? Sabi dito ng Evolution, KDM has the situation under control. But look at Luigi. Si Whoopi ang nabiktima niya.
Uy, yun lang. Tinamaan din. Si Bobby sa ulo. Majo goes down also. 2 players left to go for KDM. Wovic and JZ has to go for a retake here. And Lucas does have the C4. Tatry na lang iplanta. Pero uy, nakita na rin ni Luigi itong si JZ. Wovic goes down also. An 8-9. A run being shown right now by Evolution team. KDM needs to get a win here to force an OT.
Match point for Evolution. And again, mukhang kailangan na itawag itong post na to. Pero KDM, how many rounds, how many situations ang nakita natin dito na from 9 down, ang Kadiliman ay nakakahabol to close this map into their favor. Can Kadiliman kick off that engine? Yun yung gustong makita ng kababayan natin. Yun din ang gusto nilang ma-pull off dito. Evolution trying their best to prevent that from happening. Look at Wuvi, nasaktan ng bahagya with 74 HP left on his gun. At mukhang sabi niya dito, sige, I'm gonna be forced to throw in some nade para kahit paano mag-back off yung mga members dito ng Evolution. B side quite occupied. Naglalaro lang sila towards B and mid A quite vacant.
Yung A talagang vacant na vacant, no? Kanina pa yung play ng Evo dito sa may Bravo site. 3 ang nakatoka, may 2 sa gitna just in case, no, na ma-flank sila dyan sa may mid as they now throw a smoke here sa may short. I'm not so sure kung saan talaga sila papasok pero may smoke din na nilagay ang KDM. This is actually a really good smoke being spent by KDM dyan sa may B.
And mukhang naghihintay pa ng first move dito. Sabi ni Nobi, sige, ni Majo ang kanyang natutukan. Nobi again rotating, naghahanap siya. Baka meron dito sa Gedli. He needs to provide cover support. Wubi got taken out. JC trying to battle it out. Makakahuli pa siya ng isa. I can see some popcorn being thrown and Lucas came out of the window. Pinanish niya si JC with a leaping headshot. C4. Hinugot na ni Lucas para mag-apply ng pressure towards KDM. And Bobby, maganda yung tutok niya pero may 1v1 doon. Nobi nasa likod niya and Bobby got caught. Wovic, it's all up to you now. In order for you, make or break situation. Can you close this match? And we can see the crowd cheering Wovic. Tumayo sa apoy. Wala akong pakialam. Pero with that attempt, it failed. Nice try. And Evolution again is looking to close this on a series point.
Series point na ang Evolution team. They won against KDM in Black Widow 8-10 or 10-8. And ang galing ng ginawa doon, actually, ang galing ng ginawa ni Nobi dun sa gitna kanina. He tried to go for the spray for Whoopi para nga hindi mapitas ni Whoopi yung mga dumadaan sa mid. Nabawasan si Whoopi. Whoopi was forced to go to Bravo and then dun lang sa may right-hand side, no, malapit sa may pintuan, dun sa may dulo. At hindi siya nakakita agad dun ng mga players na mapitas for Evolution. So, nice adjustments being done here by Evolution team. And dito natin makikita, no, dyan sa highlights na yan, yung nangyari. And again, it's all about Whoopi nung simula together with Fauzi and Zero.
Well, Evolution, no, having to start strong, KDM. Nakita natin yung try, yung effort. Kasi there's a lot of rounds na nakahabol nila nag-iinit din yung mga players ng KDM, pero with that pause or with that timeout na kinall ng Evolution, pigilan yung momentum ng KDM. They're down on their feet and nag-snowball yung pabor nila. Impressive din ginawa ng KDM with the 6-6 score. Nahabol nila, they overtook 2 rounds and then sabi ng Evolution, nakakaramdam na tayo, nakakaiba dito. Hindi na pwede na mag-snowball ang KDM and that's why we need to stop them. And with that stop, na pinakita nila, no, winning those 2 rounds seals the deal, earned them a series point. So baka mamaya tama nga yung Nostra ni Luigi dito na kaya nilang i-3-0 to.
And tignan natin no, yung stats, no? At panoorin natin yung mga nagawa rin nila kanina. And Nobi, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, Nobi was the game changer here for Evolution team. Able to provide those support needed for the team when they needed him. And again, Bowsy still there on top with 14, 12, and 9. Lucas with 10, 10, and 5. So walang tapon, no?
Wala.
Itong team ng Evolution. But for the side of KDM, you can see the struggles being done here by Majo. Again, Majo needs to step up if they really want to win and go for a reverse sweep. Diba? Might as well go for that reverse sweep. Pero ito yung sinasabi natin, no? MVP of that match in Black Widow is Nobi with 21, 11, and 7 KD8, 116.72 ADR, 7 headshots, man.
Wow!
In the grand finals. And with 2101 damage dealt, napakaraming headshots
Sa ulo.
sa ulo.
Tama yan, 33% actually out of 21 kills. Ang ganda ng accuracy dito ni Nobi when it comes to lethal shots. Diba? Kapag ka sa ulo tinamaan yan, for sure, bulagta kagad yung alaban. And that is what Evolution sets on top. Bowsy and Pabi para sa head-to-head natin. 14 laban sa 15, pero look at Pabi, he managed to have an average of 113 in comparison to 99 ni Bowsy. And with multi-kills na meron si Bowsy, he got 2, pero with the amount of ADR ni Pabi dito, walang duda, he got 2k damage. Nagpaulan siya ng damage. He's really good at spraying his opponents. So, that's our head-to-head.
Actually, si Pabi ang consistent ngayong araw na to. No? Those 2 games in Satellite and then here in Black Widow, he was able to show na talagang gusto niyang manalo, no, for the squad. But again, he needs more help. KDM needs more help. Majo needs to step up together with the rest. No? And again, here is the map rewind. 0-2 na tayo. This might be the last map, which is again Festival. 100% win rate ang KDM dyan sa mapa na yan. Again, that's their pick. And makakakita tayo ng maraming sniper session mamaya-maya sa map number 3.
Kita mo yung combo. Festival, third map, afternoon, desert. Okay.
Okay.
Magiging maganda to, magiging interesting to. Sabi ko sa inyo guys, mahaba ang gabi natin. Festival, wala pang talo dito ang KDM and this might be the opening that they are looking for. Diba? So, kaya nga nang minimension natin, paulit-ulit, diba? Kadiliman, sila yung bida kung saan gusto nila yung nabubugbog sila sa simula. And that's their strat. Actually, I don't know if ever na gusto lang nila kilalanin muna yung Evolution. Baga parang itong first 2 maps natin, it's getting to know Evolution. So nasa getting to know each other stage pa lang sila. Ganito pala maglaro yung yung Evolution. O kilala na namin kayo. Kung sa festival natin dalhin yung balagbagan, pagbibigyan natin ng Evolution. KDM, they have to do flawlessly on this map and show na undefeated pa rin sila when it comes to festival. So fiesta malala talaga kapag nangyari yan and we're heading towards desert.
Well, feeling ko, Vince, magkakakilala ito matagal na. Well, I mean, for the past couple of days. Actually, feeling ko, nung last Tuesday or Wednesday yata sila nakarating dito, ano?
Wednesday.
Diba, Wednesday. So, more than likely, nagka-meet up na yan. Siyempre, nagsiscrims din yan all together, no? Together with other teams din na nakaka-scrims nila. Well, feeling ko kilala na nila itong team na kinakalaban nila ngayon here in the Grand Finals, which is yung Evolution team. The only thing that separates them, no, Vince, is the wins na meron nga itong Evolution team against KDM right now. And for them to, alam mo yun, para mawala yung gap na yun, yung space na yun, kailangan nilang manalo 2 consecutive games, no? Again, they need to do it slowly but surely. They need to start here in Festival Map. Again, ito yung mapa ng Pinas, wala pang talo ang KDM sa mapa na to.
Well, kailangan talagang patunayan ng KDM na ito yung mapa ng Pinoy. Madalas nating nakikita ito na nilalabas ng Filipino teams. Vanguard, Familia, and KDM. Where KDM, of course, they're forcing this issue. Gusto namin na festival map, not a problem. We're gonna bring the battle to you. With KDM picking this map, I'm sure that they're confident enough that they could pull that one off. So, most likely, this is gonna be intense between these two teams, no? Walang tapon sa laban na to. Festival map, magpapaulan nga ba sila dito ng malupitang shots when it comes to dominating this festival map? For Evolution, that's the challenge as well. They are on series point. They have to keep going because they're just one map away to become the first ever Southeast Asian champion for the CrossFire Legends Championship.
Again, that's gonna be history nga, Vince,
Yeah.
if ever man na mangyari yung sinabi mo, which is again, if Evolution team gets this win in festival map. And again, speaking of festival map, snipers really goes well for map of festival. If you remember itong team ng Heartfire, they're doing this 3 sniper setups. Para sa Evolution team, I think they tried 2 sniper setups, no, in one of their games in the group stage. As for the side of KDM, I think si Whoopi pa lang yung gumagamit talaga ng sniper dito sa mapa na to in festival.
Yeah, and may times ata ako nakita na si JC din, he was forced to use the sniper. Kailangan din nila minsan mag-balance eh.
Oo.
O diba? Kung dalawang sniper, Whoopi, JC, walang problema. Tapos kung kaya mo magpakawala ng AK, if run and gun, kung hindi kaya ng isang cover, kailangan natin dumalawa, tapos yung tatlo, sige, takbo na lang. But Evolution dito, no, of course, we need to see them somehow snowball on the first round kasi as I've said, KADILIMAN is very, very good at catching up. Kanina, muntik pa eh, di ba? Muntik pa lang yun. What if dito, di ba, Mr. Wiltox, what if?
Pero what if?
Pero what if dito, nasa mapa na to, umarangkada yung KDM? Because they picked this one, they knew what's up, and Evolution actually, ayan o, sabi dito, sige, handa na kami. We are getting ready for battle. We are prepared to go for war. Dalhin natin sa mapa ng Pinoy yan. Festival is the key. Festival is the winning condition. Ito yung pang-activate ng laban. Kaya mga kaibigan, simulan na natin. This might be the last map, pero sabi ng Pinoy, hindi pwedeng sa festival magtapos to lahat.
Hindi pwede matapos to sa festival. Again, KDM needs to go for a reverse sweep here if they want to win the championship. They want those last 3 maps. As we start off, map number 3 here in Festival. Mapa ng Pinas, KDM versus Evo. Uy! Agad-agad napatay! Ito si Whoopi with a sniper.
Luigi, isang mabilis na tutok. I believe that was 10 seconds. Very fast to eliminate yung taga-sipat ngayon ng KDM. And once again, Evolution trying to take their sweet time. Luigi again goes for 2. Pabi and Wolving ngayon sa radar ni Lucas. Yung tren ang pagitan. We can see them trying to unleash all of those bullets. Jay-Z, di ba? Gumamit na siya ng kargada, pare. Dumalawa pa yun.
Nilabas na ang kargada ni Jay-Z. Nakadalawa pa. Majo gets Lucas down as well. Makes it a 2v2. And the bomb will be planted. Uy! Yun lang nakita si Majo with the sniper again from Luigi. Luigi is on fire. He has the momentum as he gets Jay-Z down with a sniper also. And someone needs to stop Luigi, Vince. Kailangan merong pumatay kay Luigi sa mga round na to.
Grabe si Luigi, mainit. Kahit sabihin na natin na si Jay-Z, nagtatangka pa rin talaga siya makipag-showdown. Sniper showdown between him and Luigi. Naunahan ni Luigi ng bira itong si Jay-Z, and that will seal a round for Evolution. What a way to start.
What a way for Evo to start here. Whoopi, papwesto dyan sa may A. Uy, kaso nakita si Majo dyan sa may mid. And usually talagang makikita natin si Majo sa mid na katoka. Unfortunately though, mapapatay siya ni Bowsy. Luigi tries his luck also. Pero wala munang titingin dyan sa mid. Papasok na ang Evolution dyan sa may rampa. Galing sa katubigan dyan sa may mid. And Nobi titingin. May nakatago dyan sa mga boxes. Nobi goes for the spray and pray. Walang tatamaan for now. May utility na binato rin. All at the same time. Wovic gets the headshot onto Lucas. Bowsy goes down as well with a sniper from Jay-Z.
Ganda ng balitan dito. Jay-Z agad binira si Bowsy just to make sure na yung bilang ay pabor sa kanila. Wovie once again, alam niyang may tao doon pero hindi niya nakuha yung clear shot. 0 goes for another one. Wovie nasaktan ng bahagya. Luigi is gonna try to attempt to surprise the members para lang makipaglaro ng tagu-taguan. Ikot-ikotan, trip niya rin sa limang gusto. And Luigi with a pistol, MK23 finish towards Whoopi. At sabi dito ng Evolution, we have this round once again.
And si Tony Lucas Sainz, talagang shouting at his teammates, making sure na maririnig nila yung comms. Kasi nga kahapon, di ba, nung na-interview si Whoopi, di ba? Naalala mo, sabi niya, masyadong malakas daw, no? Yung mga cheers, so mahirap din mag-comms, no, kapag kaganon. Pero eventually now, 0-2 ang ating score. Uy, nice! Sniper from JC! Pero mabawi agad ito si Luigi, getting Whoopi down.
Palit ka agad, sniper versus sniper, pero okay lang, nandun pa naman si JC, buhay pa naman. So, nangyari dito without Luigi. Luigi is still there, pero Luigi is trying to attempt to eliminate another player, and that's gonna be Wovic. 1 shot, 1 kill. Nakakawalo na siya, pero nahuli siya sa radar ni Madjo. Managed to shut him off. Muntik na siyang umabot ng 3 rounds na hindi namamatay, pero buti na doon si Madjo.
Buti na lang nandun si Madjo. It is a 3v2 situation. This might be the round for KDM. Kailangan lang nilang mag-sustain sa kanilang mga posisyon. Pero si Pabi tatalon. Al-action star kaso. Nandun si Nobi who will take him down. Pero nandito na sila KDM Majo.
Lucas.
And now for Lucas. He rotates all the way to Alpha. Planting itong C4. Naplanta na ang kamote, ladies and gentlemen. Kailangan nang i-defuse ng KDM. And Lucas already nakatago lang sa trend, pero nandun si JC.
Okay.
Nice scope shot there with the sniper. A lot of time to defuse the C4.
Uy. Matatamaan kami niyan. Ingat ka JC ha. Pero KDM, of course, ang kagandahan sa lineup nila, dito ko nakikita si JC gumamit ng sniper. So with JC having to be the extra, the backup sniper, kapag just in case si Whoopi ay nahuhuli sa radar, okay lang, we still have another guy to take you out. And with that performance coming in from them, of course, they are trying to get back on track with a 1-2 score. We're heading towards the round number 4 with Luigi trying to find heads to pop.
Medyo pangit yung laro ngayon ni Whoopi, 0-3. Pero si Whoopi, yan na! Sinabi ko kasi, ito na si Whoopi going for the sniper shot. And may nag-aabang dyan sa mid. Whoopi, can he go for another one? Medyo na-late lang ng onte. And by the way, JZ with the sniper, 7-2. Grabe, iba yung pinapakita ngayon ni JZ. But again, for Evo, it's now a 4v5. So medyo lamang ngayon ang KDM when it comes to numbers. Luigi again tries to go for the shot. At wala pa rin makita. JZ again trying to go for the sniper. Wala pa rin makita din for KDM.
Ang hirap talaga for snipers to spot your targets, especially if you're laying out some traps, some C4 or probably some smoke para hindi kayo makita dito. Another flash. Si Pabi ngayon ang tumagos dito sa bala ni Bowsy. So this is gonna be an equal footing. 4 versus 4. Luigi. 0! May karaton lang yung tinataguan mo, boy. Tumatagos yung mga bala dito on the side of KADILIMAN. Madjo ng laban, pero masyadong maraming umentry for the side of Evolution. They are trying to force the issue towards A. Sa likod ng tren ang gusto with JC spotting Luigi. And look at si Woving tries to shut him off. Still have JC being alive. Nakaready yung MK23 sa likod ng tren ang pagitan. Hindi pa rin natatanim yung C4. It's gonna be a 2v1. And there you have it. Wala pa rin talagang bumabagsak dito. Patience ang puhunan. And a 1v1 was forced, pero nahuli rin siya.
JZ trying his best. 1-3 ang ating score. Evolution still has the lead here. And si Lucas, mapapainom na lang talaga. Nakaka-stress, no?
Nakakauhaw eh.
Yung mga ganitong klaseng sitwasyon, especially if you're in the grand finals, fighting for that championship. And for KDM, Whoopi needs to step up here. Bobby also actually needs to step up with a 0-4 stat line currently. And itong si JZ, maganda ang pinapakita with that sniper. Can he actually get, Whoopi, can he get one? No!
No. Hindi pa rin nila makukuha, pero tandaan natin, sugatan si Novi. Si Whoopi din nasakta na bigyan. Novi is the first to be eliminated dito thanks to Bobby. Pupi once again tinitignan yung bintana. JC gusto rin mag-contribute. He went for 0. Bowsy ngayon ang gusto kunin si Whoopi with a nade at mukhang kailangan nila talagang higpitan yung depensa as Evo are trying to break to their defense. B-side quite hot. Bowsy sprays down Bobby. May smoke na pagitan niya pero hindi siya nababatinag. JC nandito, pasensya lang ang puhunan. 10 na lang ang buhay niya pero hindi naaabot yan with JC. Tries to shut them off with the MK23.
3v2 situation. JZ doing all his might right now for them
Sunok,
to win in this matchup. Evolution, free trial ng impyerno dyan sa may alpha. They will plant the C4. 39 seconds here for KDM para nga ma-defuse. They need to retake this one. Buhay pa si Luigi with a sniper.
Oh!
JC nakita rin pero nandun si Wovic to save the day. Lucas gets Majo. 1v1. Lucas does have their... And there you go. Evo Lucas saves that round for Evolution.
Grabe, man. Nagulat din si Wovic na hindi niya napansin na sa kaliwa niya nandoon na itong si Lucas na nakaabang. But, of course, that's a nice attempt. Nice try as well for KADILIMAN. They managed to force a 1 versus a 1 situation on that. Pero Lucas has the higher ground. And with that, Evolution is now up by 4 rounds up against KDM, who's currently at 1.
And Luigi waiting for that right timing again. Pero merong smoke. So no visibility so far here itong si Luigi. And now for Bowsy, right at mid. Uy, Bobby gets the kill. Gets Nobi down. Stop Nobi and the rest will be history. Tignan natin kung ganun nga ba talaga. A lot of utility movement. Pero papasok na itong si Bowsy. Bowsy just praying and praying through the smoke. Nanguhula lang kung nasaan. And now for JZ, they need to back out also. May mga utilities kasi. Uy! Nakita si Bobby sa mid.
Nakadapa pa yun, pero malinaw ang scope ni Luigi dito. Ngayon, equal ang number ng players na nandito with Nobi and Pabi. Got taken out as well, but look at Luigi and Lucas actually. He went for Whoopi, eliminates him hard. Bowsy, of course, nakuha rin. Siyempre, may kapalit yan. Majo and Jason na natitira. 3v2 situation. Majo, he tries to fight, but Lucas is still strong on that one. Kahit may smoke, talagang i-spray niya with that M4.
JZ with 99 HP is the best time for him to step up here with a clutch 1v3 situation. 26 seconds left to go here. Kailangan niya munang patayin yung tatlo. Pero uy, first shot, hindi tatama. Another shot! It connected! And now, meron pang dalawa nasa left and right. JZ, 11 HP na lang din ang natitira at nakita rin siya ni Lucas. The score is now 1-5, by the way, Vince. 1-5.
And for Evo, walang problema festival map. We've mentioned, sanay sila sa mapa na yan. Katulad ng KDM who has not been defeated in this map. Evolution has that kind of experience. And I believe Kramers is trying to, talk sense. Sabi dito sa mga players, no, you're doing great, pero I want to see better. Kailangan natin ma-shutdown yung Evolution, no? So feeling ko, baka mamaya with this kind of reset na kinall out ng KDM dito para mapigilan yung mga members ng Evolution, this will put a stop towards their momentum. And each and every one na nandito ngayon ay nakatutok. Makapigil hiningang Grand Final Serie kung saan pwedeng maging kampiyon ang Evo when they snowballed in this festival map. And KDM, they have to stop. They have to put a stop. They have to catch up dito sa mga members ng Evolution and then force a desert map just in case para lang naman makita natin yung huling mapa.
It's a win or go home for KDM. So it's if they win, they extend their life.
Yep.
Dito sa Grand Finals ito. But again, if they lose here in Festival, and probably the first lose, maybe the first lose for Festival map for KDM, well, again, that will be it for the run for that championship. Pero yun nga, Vince, tapos na ang timeout. Again, a much-needed timeout spent by Coach Kramers of KDM. And now we're going into round number 7. Dalawang round bago tayo mag-switch ng sides. And Evolution doing a great job as the blacklist.
Nako po. Evolution trying to pop someone off here. Nagpapakawala na sila ng bala. And Luigi again found JC. Bobby gumante, Luigi ang kanyang biktima, Nobi and Bowsy will
Yun.
trade, Whoopi again. Tumatama na kanyang tira, he managed to eliminate 0, 3v2. Pero ngayon, dehado ang KDM when it comes to the numbers at game. At si Nobi ngayon, nakita niya yung isa nasa may taas ng karton. And all up to Wovic, 2v1 situation. Lucas trying to throw some utils dito para malito itong si Wovic, and Wovic hindi niya iniiwan yung site na ito. Nasa A siya at nasa B. Ang Evolution right now is gonna plant that C4 and Wovic will be forced to react.
Wovic will have to rotate. 33 seconds here for this B site. Wovic, he has to look left and right. Kailangan niya magabang. Ayun, narinig na nga nila. At nakita na nga rin ng Evolution team itong si Wovic. Wovic now has 40 HP left. He needs to spend right now all of the utilities na meron siya. And now with 21, yun lang, nasunog siya with that Molotov. And Evolution gets another win in that map, in that round.
Evolution definitely on a roll on the festival map. Willing talaga silang dalhin ang Kadiliman itour ilibot dito. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be so exciting for us to see if ever KDM manage to win those next few rounds, or probably nagsastruggle lang sila because of the sides. So, hintayin natin if ever na KDM can definitely catch up. Once they had that C4, JC ang naging biktima.
Oh, nice.
Whoopi again goes for Bowsy. 1-to-1 trade. KDM trying to equal the settings, but what's gonna be the next move?
Ano nga ba ang next move ng KDM? Mawawala itong si JZ though. Siya yung mainit no for KDM. Whoopi. Nakaka-connecta na siya eh. Nakakatatlo na itong si Whoopi. Uy, nakakita siya ng isa player doon. Meron pang isa na nasa rampa. Whoopi does have 24 HP left to go here. Kailangan niya mag-ingat. Hindi niya ma-afford na mag-peak ng matagal. Pabi will get Nobi down though. Nice play here for Pabi. Pabi also trying to wake up here in the mid-rounds ng ating mapa ng festival.
May tumatalon dito pero may sugutan din. Whoopi, 24 na lang buhay pero kailangan dising at alerto. 24 oras ang ating si Whoopi. Pero sabi ni Luigi, o sige, pag may nakita ko sa trend, talagang babagsak yung ating B-side dito. Medyo mainit pero hindi pa rin tumatama yung mga tira ni Luigi. At sa wakas, nakatama rin siya kay Madjo. Pero unti-unti na nag-audition. Sabi ni Whoopi, o sige, magsipasukan kayo. Lucas, the insurance policy just to eliminate Whoopi and the plan will be made. Ay! Whoopi takes him off. Alerto 24.
Uy, and Luigi gets Pabi, and then Whoopi gets the final strike. May buhay pa ang KDM. They will defuse the C4. The score is now 2-6. By the way, Vince, apat na lang ang kailangan dito ng Evolution. And for KDM, they need to do more.
And most likely, sabi nila, kailangan nating mahabol kahit paano. Tapos kapag nasa atin na yung C4, wala na magiging problema to. KDM looking for that upset, looking for that comeback, looking for those round wins. Yun lang naman ang kailangan nila dito. Just in case ma-close nila tong last round na hawak nila or nagdedepensa sila, Evolution is gonna play the defense.
Evolution, Luigi doing a really good job here in this map, 15-5. Currently, 5 beses pa lang siya napapatumba ng KDM. As for Whoopi, unfortunately though, 12 HP na lang itong si Whoopi, so hindi siya makaka-overextend to provide that firepower na kailangan ng KDM.
Kailangan niya rin mag-ingat. Kasi kanina, 24 siya eh, pero somehow he does the job of cleaning it up. Pero mas makapag-provide siya ng support. Katulad yan, kahit 14 buhay ko, walang problema. Luigi out, wala na spotter yan. So kailangan na lang nila mag-run and gun dito. Whoopi ngayon, 12, wala akong takot dyan. Pero si Zero, 1 shot, 1 kill. Whoopi out.
Sayang yun for Whoopi, hindi niya na-pull yung trigger. Uy, kaso si Wovic binabato ng utility. JZ actually gets Bowsy down. Lamang yung KDM sa round na to when it comes to numbers. Can they defend it really well? A minute left in this round though. Lucas, kailangan nang mag-push. Pero may mababang HP lang na nasa loob ng Bravo. It's gonna be up to Majo right now. 31, nice play from JZ and Majo taking out Lucas and Nobi.
Nilabas ni Majo ang kanyang dinosaur, yung Pterosaurus na maganda ang tutok. Zero again, nilabas niya rin ang kanyang dinosaur. Si Rovic ang nababulagta niya, pero hindi mo ako maisahan, boy. Tatlo kami at mukhang ito na. Sabi ng KDM, tayo naman ang aatake. Tayo naman ang hahawak ng C4. Let's see how this goes for us. Makakahabol ba tayo?
Again, the momentum will be resetted again because mag-switch na tayo ng factions. KDM naman ang atake as the blacklist. Global risk naman itong Evolution team. And let's see kung paano ang atake ngayon ng KDM dito sa either sites. As you can see, Wovic trying to check things out here. Diyan sa may bandang mid and also at A-long. May mga smokes na nilagay ang bawat kupunan dyan sa mid and also at B-long. And right now, parang protektado itong pagpasok sa may Bravo.
Talagang mainit yung depensa ngayon ng Evo. Sabi nila hindi natin nakakayaan na makaisa ang KDM dito. Pero good things takes time. Sabi nila, sige, bumabad lang tayo sa tubig. Antayin natin yung opening. Pero yung mga members ng Evo nasa may bandang tulay. Yung C4 natin dito, quite exposed. Kailangan lang niya mag-ingat dito. Kasi if ever na itong si Whoopi naisahan ng members ng Evo, that means they are gonna be guarding that C4 up. And we can see Whoopi nag-aabang ng tutok dito. Sabi ni Whoopi, sige, makahuli lang kita. Pero naunahan siya ni Zero.
Naunahan with that AK-47, hindi nga actually tumama. Yung unang scope pa lang niya, pero si Wovic will get Zero down with a headshot. Nice trade here by KDM. They need to get the C4 though. Diyan sa may baba, sa may katubigan, Lucas will have to back out also kasi nga 22 HP na lang siya. Pero si JZ, sayang hindi tumama yung sniper niya.
Hindi tumama pero okay lang. Buhay pa naman sila. Still have a lot left in his life. Majo dito medyo sugatan. Kailangan niya pag-ingatan niya. Look at Bausi. He goes for Majo. And this is gonna be a 3v4 situation. Wovic ngayon nakipagsagutan. Luigi goes for Pabi. Through that smoke, he got that intel. At sabi nilang dito, Wovic and JC will be fighting for their lives as they are going to be facing the 4 remaining players. C4 being dropped. It's really hard for them to retrieve it.
Uy, and yun lang. Nice utility usage dun yung Evolution Hindi talaga nila hinayaan na makapasok ng madalian. Itong KDM, again, the score now, 3 na lang ang kailangan ng Evolution team to get that championship.
3 na lang talaga at syempre mukhang ito na lang yung susi para makatatlo sila ng mapa at masarado na nila itong best of 5 series. And as for KDM, kailangan talaga nilang mag-double time when it comes to catching up. And we can see Lucas, no? Nilalot-lot niya na yung pinto dito sa may bandang tulay. Luigi again with his favorite position. He's gonna try to spot someone under that water, under that bridge. Majo, tinitignan kung may tao ba sa may bandang taas. Smokes being laid out para dumilim ang paligid. Luigi trying to, jump from box to box. Nagpapaparkour siya pero marami pa namang oras. Sige, do it again.
Tamang parkour lang. Uy, Majo, nabuhay na. Pero barilan muna with Zero and actually he gets 2 dyan sa mid. And now Whoopi, nakikita na nga niya yung pangalan ng kalaban niya. Kaso hindi tatama.
Hindi pa rin, pero okay lang. Buhay pa naman silang 5. Majo dito medyo nasugatan pero makakabawi pa naman. Ready to throw in those fishbowl grenade at ibinato na nga niya. Majo dito has to fall back. At sabi ni Nobi, sige, medyo bulag ako. Magpapakawala ako ng spray. Sabi ni Nobi, sige, kahit ilang flashbang ibato nyo sa mata ko, hindi ako magpapatinag. Oy, bumagsak! Luigi and Lucas combo. Yung tandem na hindi nila inasahan. May entry dito sa KDM. And with Evo now 2 rounds away. Mukhang ito na yung ginto na iuuwi nila ng Vietnam.
2 rounds away here. And they will bring home the championship to Vietnam. 8-3 KDM. They need to win and win and win. Para nga makakuha nila itong mapa na to again or else. Talaga magtutuloy-tuloy na ang panalo ng Evolution. And right now for Majo. Majo tries his luck here dyan sa may mid. Magbabato ng sili grenade. Maangang yan dyan sa gitna. At parang walang matatamaan for now. Pero may smokes na nilagay. Itong Evolution dyan sa may mid and Bravo. Hindi nila makita. Whoopi. Nakita niya yung player ng Evolution. Hindi nga lang niya matatamaan. Luigi again. Looking for that right timing. Looking for that right space. Pero hindi rin niya matamaan. Pabi gets Bowsy.
Pabi, nice entry. Pero si Zero, tinabla yung laban. Luigi hindi na pauli. Lucas again clears the way. Bobby being taken out. Wobby goes for Luigi. JC, the final guy standing. 3v1. Nakatutok na rin yung scope niya. Pero he has to watch out for his backside kasi baka mamaya mahuli siya and mukhang nabulaga na nga si JC. And we are now in the end game. This might be the last moment. This might be the last round for Evolution to take the gold, to take that championship. Lumalakas na yung cheer na kanilang kababayan. And here we go, Kuku.
Championship point nap for Evolution. Will this be the last round here in our championship? Luigi gets whoopee. Naku po, delikado ang KDM. Mawawalan sila ng sniper. Another one from Luigi as he gets Majo down.
Naku, sunod-sunod na ang pag-atake nila dito. Wovic, ngayon nasusugatan. JC, medyo sugatan na. And we can see Evolution trying to run and gun. Bobby and JC, they're the only hope of KDM. 3v2, can you do a clutch? Sabi ni Bobby, ikot ako. Sasabi bandang tuloy ako. He's gonna try to find a sweet opening. He went down and he goes low. And we can see Bobby goes for zero. Bobby, low on life.
Oh! And Evolution takes home the championship. They are your first ever CrossFire Legends Championship Southeast Asia Champions.
Mukhang na-predict na nga ni Luigi yung outcome ng serie na to. At mukhang itong si Lucas binuhat na ng kanyang kakampi with a 3-0 finish. Nalaglag pa nga si Bausi as the crowd cheers for them. Congratulations, Evolution! They are your first CFLC champions!
The first champions now in the history books, Vince G. Sila ang unang kampiyon ng tournament na to ng CrossFire Legends Esports. And they're now making their names. They're now in history. And by the way, good job sa Heartfire. They're also supporting yung kanilang countrymen na nandito ngayon sa Green Sun Hotel. And not only that, the crowd is also cheering for them. So really applause yung ating crowd ngayon dito sa Green Sun Hotel.
They deserve it. Evolutions are your champion. And of course, host will be on the stage. Kaya, Phil, take it away.
And we've seen it already, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. And of course, GG well played to our Philippine representatives. Once again, we have KADILIMAN Esports. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, with this 0-3, 3-0 clean sweep onto our Vietnamese team. But right now, here on stage, ladies and gentlemen, your champions for the CrossFire League Championship 2026. Let's give it up for, from Vietnam, Evolution Team! The best of the best here in tournament. 3-0 clean sweep. And of course, it's time for us to interview the winners. First of all, Evolution Gaming Team, congratulations. You guys deserve this. 3-0, still undefeated for the grand finals. I have a question for all of you guys. Being crowned as the first CFLC champions means your name goes into history. What does that mean to you as a player and as a team?
Bây giờ các bạn đã là nhà vô địch đầu tiên của giải CFL và có nghĩa là tên của mình sẽ đi vào lịch sử. Vậy không biết thì chiến thắng này có ý nghĩa như thế nào đối với các bạn về mặt cá nhân và cũng như là đối với cả đội?
Chiến thắng lần này là tụi em muốn là chứng minh là Việt Nam không hề nhỏ bé.
With this win, we want to prove that Vietnamese players are not weak or small in the international stage.
You just prove it here, brother. You just proved it here. I mean, not just here, of course, but the whole world. And we're going to see that in the next tournaments right now. But yeah, throughout this tournament, what do you think your team did better than everyone else?
Vậy trong suốt mùa giải vừa qua, đội Evolution làm tốt hơn tất cả các đội khác ở điểm nào?
Đoàn kết, kỷ luật và tin tưởng đồng đội.
We did better in terms of our unity, our discipline, and our trust in each other.
And the confidence as well, for sure. I mean, it's all about how you play as a team, as a family, and now, congratulations, you guys are the winner. But of course, it's time for you guys to celebrate, right? How do you gonna celebrate your win later?
Vậy thì lát nữa không biết là các bạn định sẽ ăn mừng cái chiến thắng của mình như thế nào?
Em sẽ đem bảng vô địch này về Việt Nam ạ.
We'll bring the champion check back to Vietnam.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, will the team still be looking forward to prepare for upcoming CFL tournaments this 2026?
Vậy không biết là đội của các bạn liệu sẽ tiếp tục chuẩn bị cho các mùa giải CFL tiếp theo trong năm 2026 hay không?
Dạ thưa chị là có, tụi em sẽ về luyện tập kỹ càng và cố gắng hơn để có thành tích tốt nhất ạ.
Yes, when we go back, we will practice more and prepare well to get better results.
Yeah, I mean, this is just one of the first championship that you can actually get, and more for sure in the future. And right now, this time for you guys to give shout outs to all of our fans, families who supported you all throughout this tournament.
Và bây giờ là thời điểm mà các bạn sẽ có thể nhắn gửi tới tất cả những người hâm mộ và những người đã ủng hộ mình trong suốt mùa giải vừa qua nhé.
Xin hết em cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã đến đây để ủng hộ cho tụi em và team KADILIMAN. Dù cho kết quả như thế nào thì em mong rằng mọi người cùng nhau cố gắng hơn và đặc biệt là luôn ủng hộ hai team. Và lần cuối cùng em xin muốn cảm ơn một người đã luôn theo dõi em và động viên tinh thần cho em để em đi chiến đấu. Cảm ơn em rất là nhiều.
First of all, I want to thank everyone who have come here to support us and also KADILIMAN. No matter what the result is like, please continue to try and support the two teams in the future. And then I also want to send a special thank to a special person who have always watched and supported me throughout the tournament.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, your champions. Let's give it a 4. Evolution team. All right, let's go. And again, I'm going to ask you guys to stay there on stage for your mug check. You've just won a whopping $15,000. And of course, just a little photo opportunity here on stage right now. Thank you very much once again for our champions, Evolution team from Vietnam, winning the title, winning that $15,000. And of course, presenting our first runner-up from the Philippines, KADILIMAN Esports. And of course, you will receive $7,500. Being there in the grand finals, representing our country, is the win already. Once again, KADILIMAN Esports, congratulations. And again, may I invite here on stage our second runner-up from Vietnam. We have Fire. For this win, they will take home $5,000. And of course, congratulations to all our winners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a surprise. We'll be announcing the first ever CrossFire Legends Championship Grand Finals MVP. Who do you think will be? And the finals MVP is... Luigi! All the way from Vietnam, Luigi from Evolution Team, you are the finals MVP. Of course, just a little photo opportunity if you want to take a photo of Luigi here on stage. You are safe here, don't worry, it's okay. All right, thank you very much, Luigi. Congratulations once again. And of course, so all the people who just tuned in on stream, so all the people who's here in the venue, thank you very much. Without you guys, this event won't be possible. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. Thank you very much. So all the supporters, everyone from the teams as well, thank you very much. And again, for the last time, congratulations to all our winners from Vietnam and the Philippines as well. We have a lot of things in store for you guys. I mean, this is just the first of a lot of tournaments that's going to happen this year. But to end everything off, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your first ever CrossFire Legends Championship, and this is only the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bill. See you on to the next one.